Hello everyone, welcome to the Drop Podcast for this week's bumper, super massive, mega, super episode, because a million things came out this week.
It's pretty big.
It's very big. Liam's also not feeling so well, so if he sounds a little bit, that's why. But he's going to brave through it, do his best.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I apologise if I feel naggly.
Naggly?
If I sound naggly.
Gaggly and naggly.
Gaggly and naggly.
Right, so let's just get straight into this. No faffing round.
No, there's a lot to cover.
There's so much stuff to cover. So literally, since last week, Games Workshop have decided to release basically a whole new edition, it seems like.
It is a running theme.
Yeah, it's so much shit. So we've got, basically in this episode, the new data sheets for all the rest of the Corsair models, including the Eldari and the Red Corsair models that we hadn't seen. Well, that we hadn't seen the data sheets for yet. 6 new detachments.
6 new
Just
detachments,
6.
indeed.
Yeah, a couple of rule changes as well. There is also, obviously, leaks have come out from the Maelstrom book with like create your character and all that stuff. We're not going to go into that here.
Really looking forward to that.
Yeah, it does look really cool, but we're not going to go into leaks until like the actual product's released.
When the book comes out, we'll go into it.
We'll have a big thing there. As well, we've also just seen the Skitarii, the AdMech have released a new Archmagos and some...
Literally about half an hour ago.
What are they called? Astarii,
I think.
Astarii, yeah. Some new models for that. But we're not going to go into them this week. We'll go into them next week. Yeah.
But
just
a bit of a heads up, both of those unit releases, they look fantastic.
Yeah.
But we'll get into that.
They look amazing.
Right.
So, let's get into the first thing.
Indeed.
Let's talk new Red Corsairs.
Red Corsairs,
models,
all things Chaos,
rules.
baby. I've said Chaos, but I also haven't said Iron Warriors today, so that's my obligatory Iron Warriors.
I hate you. Let's go.
But yeah, so we finally got so we had the data sheets for Huron and his Masters of Maelstrom last week.
Mm-hmm. And
this
bonkers.
Week, yeah, they're pretty good.
They were
this
bonkers.
Week we've got some not bonkers, but pretty decent data sheets.
Are you mad? These are even better, I think.
the fantastic. I think
Red Corsair Raiders, 3 wounds a model. What the fuck?
We'll start with.
Should we do the Raiders? And
no, we'll start with the Reeve Captain.
We'll do the Reeve Captain. Okay.
He's not so bonkers.
Yeah, he's good, but he's not. He's not ridiculous.
So for 75 points, he is your typical, almost like kind of Chaos Lord stat line. 6-inch movement, toughness 4, 3 up, 4 up, invul. 5 wounds, 6 up save, 1 OC.
Yeah, so he's a lieutenant character, captain character sort of thing.
Has access to unique weapons this time around though, compared to a Chaos Lord.
Yeah.
He has a power maul, which is pretty cool, or a power sword.
Yeah.
Sustain hits.
I think the maul looks just better.
The maul is better. I mean, yeah. I take.
It's the damage 2.
Power sword is damage 1, but you get sustain hits and 2 more attacks. I would happily take damage 2 for 2 less attacks and no sustained. Because, let's be honest, he's probably going to get sustained anyway. Whether that's just Dark Packs in every other detachment, bar one of the new ones, which we'll get into.
Yeah.
And he still has access to sustained hits in that detachment anyway.
So,
his abilities, again, decent.
I think his abilities are really good. We've got Brutal Raider.
From when we last spoke about it, I thought it was good. His abilities are only for him.
Are they?
Yep. So basically on the charge it says add 1 to the strength and AP of this model. Equipped by this model.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, so that's not as good. Oh, I thought that gave it to the unit.
No, it's just him.
Oh, so this guy's poo-poo bad.
Yep. For 75 points, I would rather spend an extra 15 points on a Chaos Lord.
Yeah, Chaos Lord, 100%. Or Master of Executions, even does a bit more than him.
The only problem with is if you do... say if you want to attach a Chaos Lord with the new Corsair Raiders, which we'll get into now, they're not going to be able to infiltrate.
No, because they lose the infiltrate rule.
One of the new detachments.
Yeah, which we'll discuss in a moment.
So the Corsair Raiders, exactly how when we speculated they are just your slightly better legionaries. By slightly better, I mean a lot better, because they have 3 wounds.
You forgot to say for the Reeve Captain as well, he rerolls charges if the targets and in range and objective marker as well. So that's another thing. Again, and then he has infiltrate as well. So you can go with the Red Corsair Raiders and infiltrate.
It's a cool rule, but again, I'm taking a Lord.
Yeah, 100%. Right, continue.
So got the Corsairs, which are like the Corsairs elite legionaries. These dudes, as we've mentioned last week, these are 3 wounds.
Yeah.
So the speculation was correct.
I think that's too many wounds.
I don't.
I think it is. It's ridiculous.
Maybe. I think it's too many wounds for a squad that you can take in a squad of 10 for 220 points.
Because these aren't chosen.
And they infiltrate.
These are legionaries with cloaks and fairs on them. Like these guys should be 2 wound models.
Yeah,
I believe.
they have the
much.
strength of the booty and the R.
Is it all that booty? Is that an extra wound?
Yeah. Apart from that, they are just your regular Space Marines. Toughness 4, 3 up save.
Yeah.
I say apart from that. But another interesting fact about these guys are not battle line, nor are they battle line in any of the new detachments, which I thought they might be. Yet they still get 2 OC, and thanks to, if you run them with Huron, they're 3 OC. Which is lovely.
As well as their ability, which also gives them OC.
Yeah.
Does it not?
It
Add
does.
once they get to control the unit. So
if
these guys can be
if
3 OC.
they kill a
Huron.
unit on an objective, they get they go up by OC.
And then plus Huron.
OC, sorry. Plus Huron goes
You
to
can go to 4 OC. It's ridiculous. It's so many OC for a unit that's not battle line.
Yeah, they're not battle
They're
line.
really breaking like their design.
They have
principles
access
with
to
these sort
power
of things.
fists as well.
Yeah. I do wonder whether they should have had that maybe in the detachment that they go in, they should have been 1 OC not naturally. And then in that detachment, you know how like in Forge Father Seekers you get Infernus go up to 2 OC and things
I do
like that?
agree with that.
They could have gone up in there.
They shouldn't be 2 OC naturally, but they are, so let's deal with it. They are great. I love them. And I was saying earlier on today as well, the actual models themselves, they are my favourite, like
generic model.
Generic power armor Space Marine looking model in the game.
Yeah, we were looking
by
through
far. These are so like there's the potential for kit bashing, and because I know I'm going to get a squad of these when they're released as a standalone box for my Iron Warriors. They're going to make fantastic chosen.
Yeah.
And when you obviously.
Well, yeah. So what we were doing before, we were looking through an article that Games Workshop just put out on the Warhammer community, where they were showing off like community custom kit bashes and like paint schemes and stuff. And some people were doing Night Lords with them. As we saw some Fallen, which I'm very interested in. Maybe doing a Fallen kill team, possibly something like that. Maybe might be able to even do a squad that I can use in game with a character with the new build a character rules that we're not getting into, but there's scope there to do a lot of cool stuff with these guys.
And I just think those Mark IV.
It's the helmets, isn't it? The helmets are so cool.
Are so good, and these really kind of make you realise how good they were. And I prefer these helmets to Primaris. I'll be honest.
Yeah,
I do.
I
didn't think it was that strong, but I really do. Jesus.
I love the Primaris like scale, but they have lost a little bit of the aesthetic.
Yeah, 100%. The Primaris scale is brilliant, and I think all Space Marines should be that scale.
And I wonder if, you know, in the new box that might be coming out with the new intercessors in the new starter set, which is one of the rumoured kit, that they might revert back to some kind of like, you know, of the old
that open
tactical
grill
squad, like
grill,
helmet, the Vader we like to call it.
Because I think Space Marine, I think of that open.
Yeah, well, it's the classic helmet, isn't it? Yeah,
yeah, that's the helmet. The classic helmet. And don't get me wrong, I do like the Primaris helmets. They're lovely helmets, but they'd be better on like maybe like the Blade Guard. Get that helmet, that kind of unique eliteness to it.
Yeah, possibly. Or the Hellblasters.
Intercessors and all the Hellblasters. Yeah, like a unique unit. Keep the majority of just the normal tactical squads of that Mark IV open grill. But anyway, so I think these. The Corsair Raiders.
That was a hell of a tangent.
That was a hell of a tangent. The Corsair Raiders are a great unit.
Yeah, I
can see them going up in
points. I want to highlight as well, Khorne Berserker what? Like, look at the weapons on these guys.
I know.
Strength 5.
On the Khorne Berserker's a strength 4.
How many attacks has a Berserker got?
4.
Yeah, he's got 4. What's a hit on?
3s.
Yeah, this hits on 3s. What's the strength of a Berserker?
4.
Yeah, this is 5, mate. What's the minus on a AP?
1.
Yeah, this is minus 1 AP and obviously 1 damage. Yeah, this is a better Khorne Berserker. And I'm pretty sure that they cost very similar in points.
Well, model by model, they are similar. But obviously, Khorne Berserkers can only the minimum squad of 10, which is 180 points.
Which is silly.
Which are technically,
180, so they're 40 points cheaper, but these guys have an extra wound and can take special weapons, a power fist, all that kind of stuff. Like these guys, I think, are a bit too overtuned. They're a bit too overtuned.
Infiltrate.
Yeah, I think I think you fix these guys by knocking a wound off them, doing the OC thing where it's 1 OC and unless they're in the detachments, and then they can still go up to 3 OC in that attachment. You know, with their ability. Yeah.
Like generically, like if you're going to run these in, like I don't know, pack bound zealots. Oh, they're OC too.
Yeah, it's like They don't need to be that. I find
I'm
it
not only OC2, even if I take my MSU squad,
and then,
I have 10 OC that I'm going to stick in the middle of the board before the turn 1 is even started.
and it's not even just that. It's like, so say you do go for the stupid build where you're going to take 30 of these guys, infiltrate 3 squads, and put people in Red Corsair jail. You also get just like a random 6 melter guns in there for free.
Yeah, you
that
do.
are just like, that's a really powerful shooting profile on all them. The guns aren't terrible. Like you've got obviously the normal bolt gun. You're just gonna get a ton of shots out the squad. It seems a bit like it's going to be a problem, I think.
90 wounds with 6 melter guns.
Yeah, for 660 points. That can
pounds.
infiltrate 9 inches away from your opponent's deployment zone and then just turn 1 lock them in the deployment zone. Because you're not shifting this unit very easily. It's a 10-man squad with 3 wounds a pop. Most damage profiles in the game, if they're hitting with 3 damage a pop, are going to be very low shot count. And if they are hitting on 2 with like the 2 damage, it's not going to chew through these guys.
It definitely has the ceiling to be one of the most oppressive like jail units.
I do think so, and I think adding the Masters of Maelstrom, add in Huron, and it just gets worse and worse and worse.
That's super unit. It is.
Yeah.
It is borderline Death Star unit.
Yeah, I don't know what's better, the chosen 10-man or the 10-man Corsair Raiders with the Huron and friends, like because obviously you're saving a few more points.
Would you say this is better than like a 6-man Wraith with Technomancer? Do you know what I mean? Like that unit is
before that unit got nerfed. Oh, probably yeah. I'd say so.
Really?
Yeah, like it's just like the amount you can do with this, and like we were watching a battle report earlier, with going like on the rest of the models, that what are they called? Tabletop Tactics released with the new Red Corsair stuff.
Fantastic battle report. By the way.
Basically, those guys do such good work. We're such big fans of them. That is like the dream collab. If this ever goes anywhere, let's get on a battle report. Me and Liam, he'll bring Iron Warriors, I'll bring Dark Angels.
In some random universe that you're listening to this, I think you need two Scousers to join.
Yeah, 2 Scousers. we'll come down. we'll sort it out. Well, yeah, so like the squad, like that big Death Star brick with the Raiders, the Masters of Maelstrom, and Huron, all in one big unit, where then you can bring back the little shitty 3-wound character models that aren't technically characters that you like back to like protect these guys. It's bananas. It's so powerful.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not disputing them. It is crazy, but I mean, speaking of Huron,
yeah, should we get off these models and go into the detachments that they're going in?
100%. The 2 detachments that have been brought for the entire Chaos Space Marine Codex are one, which we'll go over now, very Red Corsair themed. It's very Huron themed. He's got his own detachment, as we would.
Huron's Marauders.
Huron's Marauders, which we would expect that he would get, as Titus got one. He got his own.
Yes.
This is leagues ahead of that one.
Yes, this one is.
If you haven't
really
seen
good.
already, obviously these came out, a little under a week ago, but we are going to go through them. Both of these are great.
Yeah.
Both these attachments are fantastic, and both are contenders for...
Yeah, the other one, Renegade Warbands, and then they've also still got Renegade Raiders. Like, Renegade that one hasn't been deleted yet. Yeah. So they technically, for some reason, Red Corsairs now have 3 detachments in the game.
Yes.
Which is bananas.
One of them, which the next one we'll go on to, which I do believe is the better one, and also the best detachment in the CSM Codex.
Yeah, and it's really good for any Renegade faction that you don't really want to...
Iron Warriors.
Yeah, Iron Warriors, for example. There's your second mention of them. Yes. I'm going to keep I'm going to start putting a little tally in the corner of every time you say Iron Warriors. What's it called? It really works for those Renegade factions who don't want to do Dark Packs because it's not fluffy.
If you don't want to kill your own army with Dark Packs.
Well, you just don't want to have your units praying to the Dark Gods. It doesn't make sense for those guys. So it works
for your Raiders, your Alpha Legion.
Yeah, Alpha Legion works really well. I'll say I'm... you cut me fucking... I was going to say
it. Things like that, or even like your own little...
Yeah,
your own little personalised faction.
Yeah,
that,
you could play...
The traitor legions, not chaos legions.
I think you could play even stuff like Carcharodons, stuff like that in this, like things that are on the outskirts of the Imperium.
Dark Angels.
You could play, this could be a great Fallen detachment.
100%.
If you want
not this
Liam,
one,
Liam,
but
don't give me ideas of playing my Dark Angels in Renegade Warband. Don't give me...
You could actually do that.
Because I will do that.
This proxy, but anyway, Huron's Marauders
is the first Marauders.
This is Huron's own.
I get to play Cypher. Sorry, carry on.
So this one is essentially... You don't need Huron to be in the list, but you'd be stupid not to.
Yeah.
So it is tyrannical motivation. So in your command phase, select one of the following abilities. Until the start of the next command phase, each heretic Astartes infantry, so the key thing there being infantry. This is a very infantry-focused attachment.
I think they both seem quite infantry-focused, with it being Red Corsairs. Obviously, the next one you can abuse with a lot of units, but this one... But I'd say across the whole range... Very infantry focused, I'd say.
So this is for your creations of Bile players that maybe want something a bit faster.
Yeah. This is Bile 2.0, isn't it?
Basically, I prefer this over Bile. But yeah, so you select one of the following abilities for your Heretic Astartes infantry. At the start, if such a model is visible to Huron, so they've got to just be able to see him. There's no distance limit. As long as they can see him, give him a wave, give him a nod. They get both of the abilities.
And as well, if you are playing Huron, you likely got him in that Death Star brick right in the middle, so he's probably going to have a lot of line of sight over the entire board.
Exactly. So the first ability is called Huron's Elite, and it is literally just add one to the hit roll. That's melee and shooting.
Yeah.
Very strong. You can't complain with that.
I'm just looking at, like, I love the little bits of fluff they put on all these. It's like, handpicked by Huron Blackheart himself. These warriors strive to retain his favour with feats of arms. So cool.
Feats and arms, eh?
With feats and arms.
So they're feats and arms.
Yeah. So add one to the hit roll if you can see, if Huron can see.
And then you got
no. You just pick, don't you?
No. Yeah. So these are just the abilities. And if Huron can see them, they get both. And then you have got Mobile Marauders, which is it's fallback shooting charge.
Oh, so it's just got everything.
Yeah, but only for your infantry, like I said before. I was.
Well, why would you need anything but infantry if you're just playing 30 Corsairs?
Yeah, literally. I was thinking, okay, so what if Huron dies early on, which he won't, but what if he does? Which one are you going to want as the one you're going to pick? While +1 to hit is nice, I just think fallback shooting charge.
Well, it depends. So you've basically... You've got the best of both worlds there. So if you're on the offensive, if you're not in combat already,
what I'm saying is which one would you pick as the one that you have anyway?
And then which one at the start of every phase, don't you?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is if Huron's dead, which one would you want? If you don't get both, which one would you want as your one?
Oh yeah, but it'd be case by case, because if you're just shooting someone, you're going +1 to hit, aren't you?
Yeah,
but if you've got a fallback, it's nice to have that option there. But I'd say that the default is +1 to hit.
So it is a strong rule. You get your dark packs on top of it, obviously, which is nice. So you're getting your +1 to hit with sustained hits or lethal hits. Lovely.
There is a design note on the fallback and charge, though. If the unit gaining the ability to shoot and declare a charge in a turn at which it fell back as a result of being visible to Huron Blackheart, but after making the fallback move, it is no longer visible to Huron Blackheart, that unit will not be eligible to shoot in your shooting phase.
So you still have to constantly be able to...
Huron has to be able to see them afterwards as well,
Which makes sense. Okay, cool. And then we have the enhancements. So we have Voice of the Tyrant.
I've just thought, though, you could do things with this where, like, Huron... Sorry, sorry for interrupting you there. But you could have something move... Huron move, can see something else, and then they can fall back again.
Yeah.
You could do stuff like that, maybe.
But you got to think as well, he's got a reactive move.
So and then you can reactive move into place and give... there's a lot you can do with this. Right, so carry on, sorry. Let's go into the enhancements.
Yep, so we have the enhancements here. So the first one here is Voice of the Tyrant, which is a 25-point enhancement. Any Heretic Astartes model, obviously... excluding Damned.
Yes.
Because, why?
Damn them.
The Bearers unit has both abilities. So this is for essentially like your Deep Strike or Rapid Ingress units.
Yeah, the one that's going to be out of line of sight, sort of at the back.
And they just get both anyway.
Maybe like a big Terminator brick.
Or even if you're not running Huron.
Yeah.
And you want a big brick.
Yeah, but I don't think you're taking this detachment real Huron.
Yeah.
He adds so much to it.
Theoretically. Yeah. Nice detachment, 25 points is expensive, but you get two really good rules.
Yeah, 100%.
And then the next one we have Raid Leader, which is a 20-point enhancement. So all these enhancements are actually minimum 20, which is interesting.
Yeah, there's nothing cheap, is there?
But they're all good. These are all great enhancements. So this one is for, again, any Heretic Astartes model. But as long as it can fit in a transport. So this basically turns a Rhino into a Land Raider. So they can declare a charge even after that Land Raider, even after that Rhino has made a...
Yeah, it's assault ramp on a squad.
It's assault ramp on a Rhino.
Yeah. So yeah, we were looking at this one when it came out thinking, ooh, you could advance a Rhino and throw a Brick of Chosen at someone?
Yes.
That's a bit bonkers, isn't it?
Definitely. And then we have...
what else could you put in there? You could do big squad of Berserkers coming out of a Rhino. You could do the new Corsairs.
And his Master of Maelstrom on their own.
Yeah, coming out of a Rhino, charging. It adds a lot of like...
just legionaries in general.
Yeah, just any... Legionaries Will of Lord coming out of this is quite powerful, isn't
Yep,
it?
100%. Just give the Lord, that enhancement, and it's all.
And how much is that one? Sorry, the raid
That's
leader 20 points. That's not even that bad for that either. That's
for assault ramp. It's
yeah,
great. Next one we have Dread Reputation. This is again that's Heretic Astartes model only, excluding damned.
damn them.
Damn them. Each time the bearer's unit is set up on the field, each enemy within 6 of the bearer or within 12 if they were set up using Deep Strike, they have to take a battle shock test. It is stinky poo poo.
But this is set
25 points. It's stinky poo poo.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe if it was cheaper. But the only thing I think with this is there a way to spam maybe with a reactive move from Huron? Jumping out of a Rhino, jumping back in, jumping back out,
Just for
making them
battle shock
take
tests?
multiple battle shock tests on an aura of units all around you.
I mean, if you wanted to do that, then you'd play Nightmare Hunter.
Yeah. I don't know. I think
I mean, yeah, theoretically.
that's
but
something you could maybe do with it, but yeah,
it's a waste of 25
too expensive.
points.
Yeah.
And the last one-
This is if you want to be a big gimmick, you can do it. But like,
So this last one is, it's 30 points.
Yeah.
This is the most expensive one, Eager for Bloodshed. But it's almost worth it. In fact, no, it definitely is worth it. So this gives the bearer infiltrates.
Demon Prince?
So the initial thought is Chaos Lord, so we can go with the Corsairs.
Demon Prince.
Demon Prince.
Yeah. Just give a big
Lord
demon.
Discordant.
Can he take it? Is he not a character?
He's not an epic hero.
Oh, I thought he was a character.
No.
Oh, cool.
You
Yeah.
can take 3 Lord Discordants if you
Disco
want
Lord.
to.
Fucking.
Lord Discordant, and then, yeah.
That's dumb. Yeah, just put on a
It
Demon
is good,
Prince.
but I mean, I think you get better use out of it with the Chaos Lord, just to give those red course
Put
the
a Demon Prince 9
Corsairs.
inches away from your opponent's deployments.
Yeah,
though.
but they get like the cheap stratagems and stuff with the Chaos Lord.
True. Yeah.
So I think you can do it with a Demon Prince or anything like that. It's a
100%
really
Demon
good enhancement.
The only thing with Demon Prince is it doesn't get any of the abilities from the actual detachment.
Correct.
So that'll basically just be a sledgehammer that is thrown at someone and then deal with that for a turn while I'm setting up the rest of my army.
Yeah. Well, moving on to the stratagems, worth pointing out as well, all of the stratagems that we're going to be mentioning today are all 1 CP.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Unless I've missed one, they're all 1
Yeah,
CP.
Liam was saying earlier on that it seems like they're moving away from 2 CP stratagems, and yeah, I've noticed that as well. Because sometimes 2 CP stratagems are a bit of a feels bad, especially when like your best abilities in your army are locked behind it.
Think about it, if you're trying to balance the game and balance the stratagems, there should be no need for 2 CP stratagems.
A design thing that I quite like, which I could hope that maybe they might possibly implement at some point, is maybe having stratagems have 2 costs when they want to make something really bonkers. So you'd have like
upgrading it.
Yeah, so you'd like spend 1 CP, it does this, but I'd spend 2 CP on the same stratagem and it does this, and it adds the
I'm
other
going to
little
spend 1
bit.
CP to advance and charge, and I'm going to spend another to look cool while doing it.
Yeah, possibly, yeah, something like that.
Nothing.
Or you could do it does do it on the fallback as well, but you have to spend the 2 CP for it. You know what I mean? Like there's something there that you could possibly do.
Getting onto them. So, for those who do like your culty blobs and your ACDC blobs, this attachment isn't necessarily for you at all. They do have some love here.
Yeah, I don't.
Their first stratagem is for damned units.
Yeah.
And you can have one of the following effects. So you have 3, and you think, oh, three different effects here that I get to choose from. Surely one of them's good.
I think they're all good.
No, they're just not worth it, unfortunately.
Are they not good?
So in the command phase, no. 1 damned unit from your army, select one of the following. So the first one is improve the ballistic skill characteristic of ranged weapons in models net unit by 1. You're increasing the ballistic skill of a cultist.
Bolt pistols.
No.
Firebrand. There could be a firebrand in there.
Auto hits.
Yeah, he's got a flamer on here.
The next one is improve the attacks characteristic of rapid fire weapons by 1. Okay,
Sick.
no. And then the last one is the only one you're going to use, really, is improve the save characteristics of models net unit by 1.
Okay, so that one's good. So maybe
They
you
have
could have
the majority, other than maybe the Traitor Guard, have 6 up saves.
No, so
With cover, you can make it a 4 up.
Yeah, with cover, you make there's something there for that
1
one.
CP, no.
Yeah, like but if you need that unit to survive to do an action or something like that, that could help. I don't understand why the stratagem's in the detachment.
Well, yeah,
Everything else says
every
mine,
other's-
excluding damned units, and then this one's like, oh, and this is for your damned units.
Maybe they ran out of ideas.
Yeah, it's
The
a bit
rest of
silly.
these stratagems are great, by the way. So moving on, we have at the Tyrant's command.
Huron's command.
So in the movement phase, you select 1 Heretic Astartes unit, excluding monsters and vehicles. So you can use damned as well in this one, just not monsters and vehicles. Advance and charge.
Yeah, on a stick.
Oh, yeah.
We love that.
We love
Advance and charge on a stick is one of the best stratagems in the game.
And then, do you know what's also really good with this stratagem? Is the next stratagem, seize the prize.
Okay.
Movement phase, again, Heretic Astartes unit, excluding monsters and vehicles. Auto 6 advance.
Oof.
Oh, yeah. Or,
Wait, so you're saying that you can auto 6 advance in charge, and or you can auto 6 your Rhino that you're going to jump out and send all your dudes in?
you could do that as well. Or you can take Chosen, which have advance in charge built in naturally, and just spend 1 CP for advance in charge.
This detachment's pretty good.
It's
this
very
detachment's
good.
very in your face, isn't it?
It's very aggressive.
You're taking over the infiltrate game with all your Corsair models. They're just sitting in the middle, just causing shenanigans. The big Demon Prince that you're whacking in there, because if you're not doing a Demon Prince, what's the point? And then the rest of your army is just going to advance and charge up the board and just get there in like a turn.
Yeah.
This is an in-your-face army.
100%. And you know the way we were saying about how like Claw Berserkers eat your heart out because of the new Corsair models?
Yeah.
Well, Reaver's Flurry
Okay.
kind of extends this. So it's in the fight phase. One has Heretic Astartes unit from your army that has made a charge move. So specifically made a charge move, but it can be any Astartes unit. Add 1 to the attack characteristics of melee weapons equipped by the models in that unit.
Is this the best World Eater detachment in the game?
Yes, because there are things I'm going to get into. The next detachment, bear in mind, just again a heads up for, I know most people will know this, but for those newer players that don't, if you're playing Chaos Space Marines, you can ally
certain models.
The battle line units, the what do you call it? The significant battle line units from
each
one of the 4
deities.
So each of the 4 demon deity legions. That's your World Eaters, your Emperor's Children, etc. So you can bring
Berserkers, you can bring
Plague Marines. Noise Marines are the exception because they're not battle line. But
can you do Interceptors?
No, it's just Noise Marines. And then your Rubrics as well. So they can bring, and they lose the keyword of whatever faction they're from and gain their Heretic Astartes keyword. The downside to doing this in every other detachment is that you don't get the army rule. You get the detachment rule.
Yeah.
You don't get the army rule. So they don't get dark packs. But in certain situations, and I'll go over this in the next detachment, but so there is a stratagem here.
Liam, question, 1 second. Can you do 20-man Berserkers in CSM?
Yes.
Oh.
I'm going to get into something with this next stratagem called To the Favoured, the Spoiled. Your opponent's shooting phase, just after an enemy unit has shot, 1 Heretic Astartes unit from your army that lost 1 or more wounds as a result of the stack 20-man Berserkers. Your unit can make a surge move. To do so, roll 1d6. Models in your unit move a number of inches up to the result, but your unit must end that move as close as possible to the closest enemy unit. When doing so, those models can be moved within engagement range of the enemy unit.
What's the Corn Berserkers rule again, Liam?
They also have the exact same rule.
Oh, so you can do it twice?
Yes.
Oh, cool. That's cool. Yeah. With 20
However, there is a chance that I'm mistaken with this because I'm either getting this confused with this stratagem.
Yeah.
Which they could be limited to surging because they use the word surge, and there's a stratagem in the other. There's a stratagem in the other detachment.
Yeah,
which could be it. So hold me to that one.
Wait, I might have to pissy poo on all your parade here.
That's fine.
Didn't the FAQ say you can only blood surge once per phase?
So hold what I've just said because what I've just said is completely true for the next.
So not this one.
Not this one. So it's got me confused.
Yeah, we'll
get onto that in a second.
We'll do this exact same rigmarole again.
There's still a surge that you can put on anything, which is fantastic. Again, this is all 1 CP. And then the last stratagem here is Encircling Surge. End of your opponent's fight phase. 1 Heretic Astartes unit, not including monsters and vehicles from your army that is within 6 inches of the board edge. Put them into strategic.
Oh, so uppy downy.
Uppy downy.
Cool, that works.
Longer than the board edge.
Really,
so really
powerful. Good with spawn. Really good for spawn in this like detachments.
If you take spawn, and if you do, you're playing the army wrong. Spawn and not good in Chaos.
Oh, I'm thinking the World Eater spawns. No,
no.
I'm just thinking like something you could use for like objective peaks, maybe cultists.
Oh, it's a fantastic, 100%.
Like just little squads of legionaries.
Your cultist, your little MSU legionary squads.
Rhino, can you pick a Rhino up? No, not monsters and vehicles.
If you pick up an infiltrator squad, they can't. No, they can't. That's deep.
No, because infiltrates in the deployment stack.
But yeah, so Horan's Marauders is a fantastically aggressive, fast, hard hitting. This
is great.
Yeah.
Fucking why is this not a World Eaters detachment? Like what the hell?
I know. Don't.
Why is this not a bloody Khan's Marauders and that's the detachment and Khan gives you +1 to hit and you can fall back and shoot and stuff.
Yeah.
Like this should be World Eaters. What the hell?
But it's not. But we can still take Berserkers and pretend.
Honestly, if you play World Eaters, I'd say you'd be well within your rights here to just proxy all your models and just do this. Just proxy your Khan as Huron, just pretend he's on a bigger base, whatever.
Well,
and just use all your... And just play fun World Eaters, because this is great.
And even... So, with that being said, so all that allied potential is magnified by a factor of 10 in the next detachment.
Yeah, so let's get on to that one, because that one's the one that's really, really spicy.
Yes.
So, Renegade Warband.
Renegade Warband is a bonkers detachment.
That's really, really good.
You can see it getting... You said emergency FAQ.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Well.
I think as soon as this hits the tournament scene, it's going to be so oppressive that they're going to emergency FAQ it.
So I'm running this week.
Yeah. I'm running this before this gets FAQ.
Yep.
The one thing I'd like to say about this before we go into it is I love the design of this. Like maybe not how overtuned it is and how many rules it's got, but I love that they've taken a detachment and went, fuck off the army rule, make it more fluffy for certain types of that army, and do that sort of thing.
It doesn't feel like you're playing Chaos Space Marines, it feels like you're playing Traitor Space Marines.
Yeah, Renegade Marines,
Space Marines, yeah.
And like that is something that a lot of players from like yourself, like Iron Warriors, people who play Red Corsairs, what was the other one you said? Alpha Legion. Those players really didn't like having to use dark packs because it's just not what their army does. Like their armies don't follow the Chaos Gods.
Yeah, your word bearers and all that makes sense. But then again, like, yeah. So we'll get into it. So Renegade Warband, there's a lot to go through here because it takes the Chaos Space Marine chassis, strips it down, and rebuilds it into what is essentially Adeptus Astartes Space Marines.
Yeah, it's Astartes with spikes. That's
Astartes with spikes. So there's 3 detachment rules in this.
Yeah.
Because the first one states, so it's slaves to none. Heretic Astartes model from your army lose the Dark Pack's ability. Cool. So straight off the bat, reading this blind, when I first read it, I was like, oh no. Dark Packs is such a good ability. Yeah. They need to do things here that are really going to make up for it.
Range weapons get assault.
They do and more.
Yeah. But these give you assault on all your guns.
And then another part of Slave to None is range weapons equipped by Heretic Astartes models, not limited to infantry, it's just everything, has assault.
Which is straight from Renegade Raiders. That's
straight
what that does.
From Renegade Raiders.
Which makes me do think this is an upgraded Renegade Raiders, although Renegade Raiders is still good.
It's still good.
And it's still used, it's still playable.
Different and unique.
Yeah. Like, but there are design conventions in this detachment that scream Renegade Raiders 2.0.
From like, if you want to make your army as kind of like good as possible, especially if you're in like a tournament scene, you would take this over Renegade Raiders every day of the week.
Yeah, 100%.
And we'll get into the next
unless you want to play with Dark Packs. I know you do get Dark Packs on a stick here, but if you didn't want to spend CP on it, you know what I mean? But like,
I would happily spend a CP for Dark Packs and not take mortal wounds.
Yeah, true, very true.
Which we'll get into in a minute. So the next one is Vendetta. It's Oath of Moment.
Yep.
Straightforward Oath of Moment. Is it your standard old Oath of Moment? There's no +1 to wound, it says there.
No.
Oh, well, we'll get into that in a minute.
No, that's a shame, isn't it?
Oh, if only there was things that actually did make it like Ultramarines Oath of Moment.
Well, you know what I'd say? Like, it's fair that you get your own fancy Red Corsair models, like you would with if you were doing the non-conventional Marine chapters, you know, like Dark Angel and stuff. So you're not supposed to get the +1 to wound because you have your own models. They make up for it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's interesting. We'll get into that in a minute.
That's the design convention they're going with.
So it's Oath of Moment, straightforward. It's called Vendetta.
Yeah, you get Oath of Moment.
Yeah, and then you have the last one, which is Twisted Doctrine. I like the whole.
Yeah, this is the big bit of it.
Because it even says here, these renegades ally their knowledge of the Codex Astartes with their own unrestrained savagery to horrific effect. Love it, because it's essentially what this detachment is. So in your movement phase, each time you set up or select one Heretic Astartes unit, excluding battle-shocked units from your army to move, it can choose to default to Doctrine, so go back to its old training.
Yeah, they're like, screw these gods.
If it does, it first must take a battle-shock test, and then select one of the following. So regardless if it passes or fails this battle-shock test, because the unit wasn't battle-shocked before selecting, so while selecting, you can still get either fallback shoot and charge or advance and charge.
Oh, so just the best rules in the game.
Emperor's Children.
Yeah. So wait, so this is so far, right? Let me get this right. You've got Renegade Raiders.
Yep.
You've got the Space Marine detachment rule, army rule, and you've also got the
Emperor's Children
rules. Yeah. Okay.
So in there either.
And is that it?
Well, you got Gladius in here as well, but we'll get into that.
Oh, so you got more. Bloody hell.
You got the doctrines of Gladius.
Okay, yeah. So far, right, the Twisted Doctrine is nuts. Vendetta, we all know at the moment, is probably the best army rule in the game.
Yes.
It's so good. And Slaves to None, Give an Assault for Dark Packs. That's probably a downgrade, but like I said, there is Dark Packs on the stick coming up.
The rest is so
yeah,
worth it.
the rest is good. And you know what? Just have an Assault on all your weapons.
But did
we know
lose
from
Dark
Salamanders
Packs?
that's really powerful. Enhancements.
The enhancements. So
Yeah.
the enhancements are really interesting. And I'll get into why first with the first enhancement, which is fratricidal trophies, which is an interesting name. And the reason, so if you think at its core, losing Dark Packs does affect some units within the
Yeah, that was a big
within the index.
that was a big thing. Yeah.
One key one, the Hellbrute is almost useless in this.
Yeah, because like for reference, a lot of the units in the Chaos Space Marine Codex say
It relies on Dark
yeah,
Packs.
when X model Dark Packs, blah blah blah,
X
you
happens,
get this
yeah.
as well. So, like Hellbrutes, what do they get? They get
They get both. So if they got an aura where if something makes a Dark Pact, instead of choosing lethal
Yeah.
sustained, they just get.
and Terminators, they get reroll hits if they
If they make a Dark Pact, they get to reroll the
yeah,
hits.
so that wouldn't work in this attachment because models from your army no longer have the Dark Pact
However,
ability. Yeah,
Fratricidal Trophies is a 5-point enhancement, so they've made it as cheap as possible.
yeah, 100%.
Which is completely
They could make this
justified.
free. Like
They,
honestly,
they
like
could have
it
made it free,
wouldn't-
and it's for a Heretic Astartes Terminator model only, so it's going on your Terminator Lord, and it essentially rewords the Terminator ability.
Yeah.
So
It makes Terminators usable.
yes.
Yeah.
So instead of making the Dark Pact, it says if the bearer decides to default to Doctrine, they get to reroll the hit roll,
Yeah, perfect.
which
And it
fixes it.
which is just the Terminator rule if they were to.
You could argue
Dark
it's a
Pact.
waste of an enhancement, but the rest of the detachment is that good.
Honestly,
I don't care.
They could do it having one less attachment. They could do it having 2 less stratagems as well. But we'll get into that.
But and the reason for this is that this detachment has the most expensive enhancement in the game, which you would think 60 points for an enhancement.
Yeah.
No way you're going to take it. Yes, you are, because this is weaponized hatred,
Yes.
and it is essentially Rabute Gilliman's ability to have a second Oath of Moment target.
Bloody hell.
This is a 60-point add-on to any of your unnamed characters to have Rabute Gilliman's. The only reason you take him,
Yeah.
by the way, in an Ultramarine list is for this ability.
Yeah,
You get it for 60 points.
this is as well. He's got a good stat line, but as well, yeah, this is not a take. Like it might be the most expensive thing in the game. Like the stratagem enhancement in the game. This is an auto take, no
It's one
matter
of the
what.
best enhancements.
Yeah, 100%. You take
you
a
take
character
this.
just to take this.
If you're thinking about taking
What's the
this, I'll make
cheapest-
the decision for you. Yes, you're taking this.
What's the cheapest character you can put this on?
You could put it on a
Would it be a Cultist Firebrand?
Firebrand.
Could you just take a one by himself with this and just?
And can I just point out as well, it doesn't say the model has to be on the board. You can keep it in reserves.
Oh, 100%, yeah, you can.
Yep.
Wow.
And then, it's turn 3 and I've got to bring my Firebrand in. I'm going to stick him in the corner.
Yeah, to do like bloody like behind enemy lines or some shit. Like, like might as well. Like as well though, if you've got a character who's just like flitting around, does he need to be alive?
It would be really good.
He does,
And
doesn't he?
this is what I'm doing. Especially on Wednesday, I'm going to test it out. I'm going to stick it on a Warpsmith.
'cause
keep him hidden next to a vehicle. That's in
Yeah,
the
yeah,
back
because he's
line.
got loan up next
And
to a
gives him
vehicle.
loan
hasn't he?
up.
Yeah, fair. That's perfect. Use of it.
And then we have, brilliant enhancement. We have Eyes of the Hunter, which is 15 points. Essentially just gives the bearer's unit ignores cover.
Models in the unit, yeah.
Heretic Astartes. So I was saying before, this is actually better than it appears because you can stick this on a Warpsmith.
Yeah.
I didn't realise that Warpsmiths can attach to Havocs.
That's cool.
Never have I ever seen that.
No.
So you can stick it on Havocs. Now, Havocs have Oath of Moment,
Real
Callback
hits.
Shoot and Charge, Assault,
Yeah.
and Ignore Cover
Wow.
on las cannons.
As well as what we'll get into later.
Incredible.
We'll come back to
there's
these when we
more-
go to
there's
the
more for
stratagems.
this, yeah, the
There's stuff that you can do with that.
And then the last one is another 15 points. This is Emperor Symbiote, which just adds one to the advance and charge rolls made for the bearer's unit.
Nice.
You can, if you've got the points to spare, yeah.
Yeah, might as well. I think you're taking the
this
other
is the
three
worst one,
before
but
that.
it's
though.
still good.
Unless you're not taking Havocs, then you're not doing Eyes of the Hunter, I don't think. Because it's a bit meh. Otherwise,
I'm pretty sure you can still find decent uses for Eyes of the Hunter.
you definitely, if you're taking
But that,
Terminators...
in my eyes, this is the best. That's the best way
To be honest, I only think one of these is auto take. Like the Weaponized Hatred is auto take. Obviously, the Eyes of the Hunter and the Fratricidal Trophies are dependent on what you're taking in your list. Like if you're taking Terminators, you're taking the trophies one.
Yeah.
And then
I
as
know
a hunter,
for a
if you're taking
fact I'm
She.
always going to take the Fratricidal trophies because Iron Warriors, and I'm taking Terminators.
He's got a bunch of Cataphracti that he loves.
Yeah.
And then the Emphiric Symbiote, it's a...
There's not a single bad
if you're running out of points, yeah.
You've got a busted enhancement. You have a enhancement that fixes a unit that's a good unit. So it makes that good unit good and great. We'll get into why in a minute. In this attachment. And then you've got 2, situationally good enhancements. But yeah, moving on to the stratagems.
The stratagems.
If you thought the first part of this detachment was like the best part.
What the hell are they thinking? Right, what the hell is this? This is ridiculous.
All 6 of these stratagems
best stratagems in the game.
Of the best stratagems in the game.
Like every single one of them. There's like maybe some detachments have this one's slightly better. These are the best 6 stratagems I've ever seen in a detachment.
The best 6 together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we've only been playing 10th really. Like so the best 6 in 10th, I'd say.
So basically, pick whatever. So if you're listening, pick whatever your favorite faction is and whatever your favorite detachment is. I guarantee there'll be a stratagem here that you'd just be able to go, oh, I want that one.
Yeah, I like. In
fact, no, I'd say all 6 of these you would take.
Yeah.
Over whatever you've got in yours.
Yeah, they're nuts. I'm a White Scars player. I like a reactive move.
Yeah.
Got that?
Yeah. So I'll get on to that.
I'm a Chaos Space Marine player. I like Dark Packs. You got that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm an Ultramarines player. Can I have +1 to wound on my other moment?
Oh yeah, you got that.
We've got that.
Yeah.
So we'll go through it. So the first one is never outgunned. Again, these are all 1 CP. Never outgunned. So you know the way they strip Dark Packs?
Here's it on a stick.
Here it is for 1 CP.
And you don't have to take mortal wounds.
Yeah.
Oh, so you fix Dark Packs.
And it's shooting whole fight phase, just like Dark Packs. It's any Heretic Astartes unit, just like Dark Packs. And they can select either lethal or sustain hits. Do you know what's not like Dark Packs? These guys don't have to take any mortal wounds.
No, it's nuts. Like, I don't get, why is this, you can take lethals or sustained? Why is this not just, it's 1 CP sustained hits? Why is it both? It's nuts. Oh, like, obviously you pick, but like, why is it both? And why is it in both phases? There's so many other detachments in the game that are like, oh, in your fights phase you can get sustained hits, or in your shooting phase you can get lethal hits. Why is this, in your shooting and fight phase you can get lethal or sustained?
Don't worry, there are some restrictions to the next one.
This is fucking, that's 1 CP. That should be a 2 CP detachments. It does so much. Yeah. It's ridiculous.
Anyway.
I'm going to get really angry with every single one of these.
Just expect it, because the next one is Vengeful Destruction. So, this is just standard Oath of Moment, right? This isn't the +1 to wound one, no? Well, if you're a Heretic Astartes infantry or mounted, yeah, it is. So this is shooting or fight phase again.
Yeah.
This is limited to infantry or mounted. There's no vehicles. They get +1 to wound on the Vendetta target.
Yes,
really good.
Why do you like it's literally bikes. Why do they care about bikes having +1 to wound?
I know, right?
That's dumb.
Next one, Undying Hatred. This is the worst one. And there are armies in this game and detachments in this game that would kill to have this. This is the worst one. This is a 4-up fight on death.
I hate this rule in the game with a passion because it is the one thing that counters me specifically. Because I like to
fights
first with the Lion and a 6-man ICC unit with a Judiciar.
It's just that Bugs Bunny meme.
Yeah.
No.
And this makes me not want to charge things with those units or be charged by things with those units.
And it's Heretic Astartes unit period.
Mm-hmm.
So is anything cool?
Yeah.
That's
great.
You're going to charge my Chosen with your Judiciar and your Blade Guard or your Inner Circle.
Yeah.
Cool. They're going to fight back, mate. Well, at least half of them are.
Great.
Fantastic. Again, so there's not much more to that.
Imagine actually just about killing Huron, this huge retinue's massive squad with a huge fight. And then you're like,
yeah,
let's just fight on death.
Next one is our first strategic ploy is Renegade Claim.
Yeah.
So if you got a Chaos Vindicator, he's just advanced forward, he's shot, he's touching an objective and I need to move now, but you've got a CP sitting there. That's fine. This is sticky objective in the movement phase, not the command phase, on anything.
Oh.
So you're in your movement phase, your Vindicator was not on an objective, you move it, this is using Vindicator as an example, sorry.
Which are busted in this attachment. Busted.
Yeah. Which you advance up, move or advance up, because it can, and then it'll do its shooting, it'll kill whatever it shoots.
Yeah.
And then there's another unit you want to charge into, maybe to lock it up. Oh, before I do that, sorry, at the end of my movement, I'm going to pay a CP to sticky that objective.
Yeah, let's just move on to an objective, sticky it, and then move off and do other things.
Yeah.
Silly. Very silly.
1 CP. We love that.
Yeah.
And then another great stratagem, which is going to work wonders for the Havoc unit we were talking about. And again, Vindicator. I'm going to keep talking about Vindicators because they're just fantastic, especially in this detachment. This is Corrupted Munitions. Shooting phase only. This is the only one which is just a shooting phase. Just give.
Oh wait, they've got a restriction in this.
There's a restriction. Just a shooting phase. Give the ranged weapons +1 AP.
Sick. So last cannons on Havocs
Is -4.
Yeah, the demolition cannon on the
Vindicators
Vindicator.
-4.
Silly, and as well, all these guys are advancing and shooting.
Yes.
Like it's it's mental.
And those Havocs are probably, if you're going to use the Eyes of the Hunter with the Warsmith, it's ignoring cover, advancing and charging.
Yeah.
Advancing and shooting, sorry. Rerolling your hits. It's +1 to wound because they're infantry. if you would have the CP for this, and then you have another CP, you can also increase the armor pen by 1.
Another thing that's busted.
Or
in
you
this,
can give them lethal or sustained hits.
Another thing that's busted in this: Forge Fiends.
Yes.
Oh my god, those ectoplasma cannons with a +1 AP.
AP4 damage 3.
Advancing, shooting.
Dev wounds.
Mental. Dev wounds. Yeah. Bonkers.
This is crazy. So this this last strategy I'm going to talk about is the one that I mentioned. I got confused on the last detachment.
Yeah.
This is the one that stacks with the Berserkers. This is Reaver's reaction. So
so let's do the rigmarole again. Sorry. Can you take 20 Berserkers in the Chaos Space Marine army?
Of course you can.
Oh, cool. Okay. So read the strategy.
Yeah. So your opponent's shooting phase just after an enemy has shot one Heretic Astartes unit, excluding monsters and vehicles from your army that was hit by one or more of those attacks.
What are Berserkers, monsters or vehicles?
No.
What are they?
They're infantry.
They're infantry. Yeah.
And they also Heretic Astartes when they're in CSM.
Yeah, because they get that keyword, don't
and
they,
it just says
when they move.
you can make a normal move of up to D6, not a surge move.
Okay, so and then what's the ability of a Chaos Berserker?
They don't stack within the same shooting activation.
Yeah.
So you would use this. You go, I'm going to spend 1 CP because you cannot end an engagement range. So this is the important thing.
Yeah.
You go, you've just shot my 20-man Khorne Berserker unit.
Yeah.
Oh, I've lost 4 or 5. Cool.
Yeah.
I have 15 left. I'm going to spend a CP and I'm going to move them D6.
Yeah.
Or you're going to shoot them again. Now I'm going to move them D6 +2 within engagement range.
Yeah.
So they have a 12-inch...
You have to do both at the same time because can you not both activate at the same time?
No.
Okay, that's not as bad.
But still.
Yeah, that's still good though.
Take a 20.
Yeah.
They have a 14-inch threat range in your opponent's shooting phase.
Silly.
I love
that. I will say about that is very avoidable. Like you can
100%.
You can just pre-measure them and not
hilarious.
shoot them, and like there's things you can do for that.
Yeah.
But that is silly that you can do stuff like that. That's really good.
I mean, it's a great stratagem.
It's a great detachment. What were they thinking?
This attachment's really good.
Right, this is going to be... I imagine this is going to get emergency FAQ'd. And just because it is bananas bonkers.
There's so many things you could change about it. But
yeah, what are some things... Let's go through it slowly. Let's think of some things that we could change to make it not bananas bonkers.
Make 3 of the stratagems 2 CP.
Yeah, Never Outgunned should be 2 CP. Renegade...
Maybe not Vengeful Destruction because it's infantry only.
Yeah, I like Renegade Claim because that's like a Red Corsairs-y thing.
Yeah.
To be like jumping on objectives and stealing them and things like that. I like that. A lot of Fight on Death.
Only really
Fight on
Never
Death's 2
Outgunned.
CP in a lot of detachments.
Yeah, but that's auto Fight on Death. This is on a 4-up.
No, a lot of them are 4 up still as well. And then Corrupted Munitions.
Honestly, I
that's
think
not
the only
too bad.
one you could make an argument for is just Never Outgunned.
Never Outgunned, yeah. But the other ones are just really good. They don't have a dud in there. Like everything works.
I suppose you could put Weaponized Hatred from 60 to 80 points. It's still not going to be the same amount of points as Rivet to kill them.
I also think Twisted Doctrine. I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to give you tactical doctrines in a different way.
Maybe you've got to take the battle shot before you even select them. No, so you select them, then they take the battle shot, and if they pass, then they get them.
See, but then I don't like that as well because that's a feels bad because that's like, oh, you failed the battle shot, you don't get your army roll. I think maybe you should get like doctrines in in Space Marines. You get to do that once per battle,
like assault
for each one.
Once per battle.
So with doctrines, how doctrines work is you go into tactical doctrine, but you can only do it once. You can go into assault doctrine, but you can only do it once. You can go into devastator doctrine, you can only do it once, and then obviously your entire army can advance a charge for that turn. But then after that, they can never do it again.
Oh, okay.
Because
reading this is advance and charge for all 5 turns.
Yeah, so they could do that. Maybe you twist it. So you could default to doctrine twice per battle, and every time you do that, you pick one of the things.
Yep.
And I could see them doing that. That works. If you're getting rid of dark packs and you give them assault, why are you giving them assault as well when they've got Twisted Doctrine? Because that's another army rule. It's like they've got 2 army rules. Get rid of that. Like that doesn't need to happen.
They've got 3 army rules.
Yeah, because Vendetta's Oath of Moment, I get that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like they're giving them a lot of shit. I think maybe if they did those bits, this wouldn't be bonkers. But at the moment, best attachments in the game.
Oh, and you think it's the best attachment in the whole game?
Including the new Necrons ones that are also broken.
Wow.
Yeah.
You think it's better than the Catan one?
I think so, yeah.
Or the Destroyer one? Wow.
Because I think Chaos Space Marine units are so powerful in themselves already that when you give them a suite of abilities like this, they become untouchable.
Yeah, like in the base form, Chaos Space Marines are very in the middle of the road and balanced.
Yeah.
It just takes things like this that can tip them over the edge.
100%. But I do like the design space that they've gone into for it. I like all that 100%. Stuff. I like that they're going to Renegade players, Renegade Astartes players, and giving them something that isn't dark packs.
Well,
I like that.
When you think of it as well, I mean, every faction has goes through its own period of
brokenness.
We are still yet to see if this on paper translates into like tournament results.
Yeah,
we'll find out maybe in like a month or so, because we need to wait for these to actually be released.
Yeah, but the thing with these sort of things is when they are released, if they're not emergency FAQ'd, this will be in the game for a while, because they tend not to touch things that have just come out on the next data slate. Yeah, because they like to wait for something to come in, like data to come in and see how they actually are playing in the game and things like that.
Overall, I mean, we didn't before we give this one a rating. We didn't give the other one a rating. I'm going to give the other one 9 out of 10. Huron's Marauders is a 9 out of 10 detachment.
I think it's a 10 out of 10 World Eaters detachment, and it's an 8 out of 10 detachment.
Yeah, it is.
Renegade Warband
is a 15 out of 10.
I think it's a 4 out of 10 because it's so overtuned. I like the design space.
You're genuine.
Yeah, I like the design space. Wow. I like how it's coming, but it's so overtuned.
4's harsh.
That it's. Oh,
you do not like this detachment?
No, it's too much. It's too much on a detachment. It gives you 3 army rules and Oath of Moment twice and the best stratagems you've got in the game. It's a lot. It's so much. And I think if it got brought down in power, I'd give it like 9 for fluffiness, because I do like the design space of it. I just can't give it a higher score than that.
We have figured out what Luke's biggest peeve is.
Yeah, Liam getting a good detachment. Let's move on.
Yeah, rude.
I know. So now we're done with the shit Corsairs. Let's get on to the good Corsairs. We are going to move on to the Eldrich Raiders.
Yeah, the Elf Corsairs.
The Elf Corsairs, and we have the data sheets for all the new Elf models.
We do?
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Overall impressions of the Eldrich Raiders so far, like what we've seen of them, what we've seen in the models?
I mean, the models are... the Eldari. I think the Eldari models, they always do like a good job with them. Prince Yreil's model's fantastic. Looks great.
I've only just noticed, we've got this data sheet in front of us now. Yeah, the helmet looks great. Yeah. I actually really like the helmet.
No, the helmet's fun. It looks like, what's the dude's name? It's like the Inari dude. The red guy.
The red guy? The Visage?
The Visage. It looks like his helmet.
Yeah. Well, they are similar sort of dudes. The Inari and Corsairs are similar.
I like him.
I don't get with the Eldar why they've made 3 basically Eldar Renegade factions. Because they've got the Ynnari, the Harlequins, and now the Corsairs. Why is that not one like complete range that they could really flesh out?
Yeah.
I don't really get it. Anyway, Prince Yreil. Let's go on to him first. He has a pretty good data sheet, I'd say.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's definitely an upgrade.
So movement 7, toughness 3, 3 up, 4 up.
Typical Eldari style.
Yeah, 5 wounds, big for an elf there.
Ooh.
6 leadership, 1 OC. This guy hits like a truck.
He does.
By himself.
I mean, he's a much smaller guy than Huron Blackheart, but he's got a very similar like melee style. Not as good.
No,
it's almost as good.
Yeah, it is good. So,
it's got Lance. Never mind, it's probably just as good.
But he hits hard for 1 turn, basically. Yeah. So with his range weapons, I didn't realize his eye was a gun.
His eye is a gun.
Yeah, he fires lasers out of his eyes.
Nice.
So the Eye of Wrath, 6 inches, assault with a pistol, 3 attacks. So he blinks 3 times really fast. Fires his laser gun.
Something in his eye.
Yeah, something in his eye, and it's your demise. That's what it is. He's hitting on 2s with a strength 6, -2 damage. Powerful eye, that. He blinks real hard, this guy.
Oh, yeah.
Blinks so hard.
Staring contest, he wins.
And then as well as that, he's got a shuriken pistol. Cool. His melee weapon, though, that's where things get really spicy.
Yeah.
Spear of Twilight.
Very
Lance.
good weapon. Yes.
5 attacks, hitting on 2s.
Can't complain.
Nice. Strength 7.
Nice.
AP -3.
Love it.
Damage 3.
Nice. Yeah, same as yours.
For one of the this is one of the crone swords, supposedly.
Supposedly. Yeah.
So this should,
we've already got into that before.
Yeah, this should hit like a truck, and it rightly does. Although, something I heard someone else talk about that that is very right. This thing's supposed to be killing him as he's using it. So
Nice.
it should have hazardous, maybe.
Why is he not taking mortal wounds?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, Red Corsairs don't, so why should they? Anyway.
Yeah, true. Wow. Did you hear that, everyone? That was a hint of salt.
Oh, I'm so salty.
By hint, I mean a
Cover me in
lorry full of it.
Right. So this guy has Scout 7, pretty cool. So as with all the Corsair
this is the theme
they
throughout the
all
Corsairs.
have Scout 7. So it's a very scouty army. Very redeploy army.
Yeah.
Scouts, amazing. So
Very piratey.
very pirate themed, nautical. So this guy gives sustained hits
Nautical.
to his unit and add 1 to the hit roll with his piratical hero ability.
It's a good ability.
Yeah, pretty good. You can only really go into Void Scarred and Void Reavers, so it's limited what you can get with that. It'd be good if maybe you could put that in a squad of...
I mean, it's like Huron can only go with, the Red Corsair Raiders.
Yeah. And Chosen and Terminators.
If you know who the clear winners
imagine put Yreil in a squad of Terminators. Wouldn't that be fucking great? To be honest, I think Yreil should be able to go in Wraith units because of a Yadin. He's the hero of a Yadin, isn't he? And that's a very Wraith construct heavy.
Something that James Workshop kind of overlooked, I guess.
Yeah, it'd be cool if
he was too focused on the better half of this Maelstrom.
Worse half. So anyway, so sustained hit 1, always good. Add 1 to the hit roll. That is a really good ability.
Yep, fantastic.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So this guy. So
add 1 to the hit roll just wasn't needed, but there it is.
Yep. Yeah. And then as well, this unit gives a redeploy.
Yeah.
So Prince Corsairs, after both players have deployed their armies, if this unit is on the battlefield or any transport which is embarked within on the battlefield, select up to 3 Eldari units from your army, redeploy them. So it's basically the basic redeploy rule that everything gets.
Yeah.
But this works real well with all the scouts in this detachment.
Yep.
So if you're scouting or you're infiltrating and scouting a load of units around, you can put your models where you need them across your battle line, then redeploy them and then scout them forward. Yep. It works real well. It's a really good little...
Probably that joint mechanic is probably the best redeployment.
Yeah. And we'll note all these Corsair models have the Anharathi keyword, which is basically Corsair in Eldar. So, for the future in the detachments, it'll mention Eldrathi units. Anharathi units. So just note all these have that.
Why it couldn't just be Corsair, we don't know. But I think I've got to make it spicy, I suppose.
No, it's got to be Eldari and fucking Anharathi and Drukhari and... Yeah. Actually, I do like all the naming conventions. They are really fun.
Yeah, I suppose.
You make it a bit confusing sometimes, but, it's fun. So Yreil, I think he's pretty good.
Yeah, he's good.
He's really good. 95 points we didn't say, but yeah, I think that's worth it. 95
points is definitely... I mean, if he was 105, I wouldn't bat an eyelid. Mm-hmm. So 95 is good.
I think him in like a really small unit, given sustained hits, but he can run by himself. That Spear of Twilight and given the redeploy.
Oh yeah, as a little lone dude, just renegade dude running
fly out
around.
and be a little bomb. Like you can just hit something really hard. I think he's really good. Anyway, let's move on to the next
of
the Corsair units, characters. I don't think this one's as good, but...
No, he's not.
Karseth.
Yep.
Love the model.
Looks cool.
He looks amazing. He has...
Bug-eyed
Big bug-eyed boy. He has one of the best helmets in Eldar.
Yes, he does.
He looks great.
He's pretty impressive.
So he has a very similar stat line. Movement 7, toughness 3. He has a 6-up, this guy.
Only 4
and
wounds.
A 4-up. 4 wounds, leadership 6, OC 1. Yeah, he's an elf, isn't he? Dread of the Deep Void.
It's a cool name for
his ranged weapon. It is anti-infantry 2-up, blast, hazardous, ignores cover, and psychic. A lot of things. Anti-infantry 2-up is big.
Considering it's strength 3.
Yeah.
It's your chaff killer.
Yeah, chaff killer.
Damage 1.
Yeah, it's not as good. It's not amazing, but you know what? It's a big lightning attack.
Look, AP2 as well.
He's even doing it on the model. He's always reaching out. He's about to laser someone. So yeah, 24 inch, D6 plus 2, so you minimum 3. With blast, so if you're hitting the big units, you're getting plus. Ballistic skill, hitting on 3s. Strength 3, -2, 1 damage.
That -2 is really handy if he is because he is evidently a chaff disposer. Yeah. A lot of chaff units have like a 6-up save.
Yeah.
So even with cover, it doesn't matter.
Well, it ignores cover as well.
And it ignores
so,
cover.
So it's you're putting Marines on a 5-up with this. Like, it's decent. The Waste Stave, his melee weapon, is anti-infantry 2-up as well. Yeah. This guy hates infantry.
He does not like infantry, and he does not like anything higher than strength 3.
No, he fucking hates it. Psychic, 3 attacks, 2, 3, AP 0, 3 damage for some reason.
3 damage, that's mad.
Yeah, it's bizarre.
So
This guy walks into a 3-man blade.
If the Terminators fail their 2-up saves, he's killing it.
That's the problem, isn't it? Like, there's no AP.
No AP. Yeah.
But he can walk. He could walk into a 3-man blade guard squad here and kill it by himself, like accidentally. Just like.
However, I don't think it's his like offensive output that makes him like a pretty decent pick.
Yeah, there's one rule here that makes him okay, I'd say. So obviously he has the scouts, like all the Corsairs. We won't go into that again. He has Aether Sense, which is a psychic ability. Enemy units cannot be set up within 12 inches of this model.
Yeah, he's Dark Strider. He's an infiltrator squad.
Yeah, he gives that ability, which is a good ability. It's a really good ability.
It is,
especially in like a deep strike heavy meta when things are like coming out of the sky all over the place.
Yep.
Really good. Yeah, I like him.
95 points is a bit expensive.
95 is way too much for this guy.
Yep. He's definitely going to go down.
Fury of the Void, in your shooting phase, after this model's unit is shot, select one enemy unit hit by one of the attacks made of the model's Dread the Deep Void. Till the end of the turn, that unit is riven. Each time an Eldari model from your army makes an attack that targets a riven unit, add 1 to strength. So that one is...
probably better than you might think it is.
Yeah, it's a 4 multiplier.
He does have a 24-inch range. On
and it's D6 plus 2. So you're likely to hit. You're hitting on 3s. You just got a wall run. 1-3.
There'll be breaking points where it comes in handy.
Yeah, I think...
But again, 95 points.
One of the things I can think off the top of my head is Bright Lancers. They're strength 12. You can make them strength 13 into a big vehicle by just like lightning.
Well, they're wounding, with him, they're wounding Land Raiders on 3s.
Yeah, great. Amazing. Way too expensive. And you can only go with Corsair units again. Like, I don't know, maybe with a Guardian squad he'd be all right, but
I really limited this down compared to the Red Corsairs, which is interesting.
I think this guy should be 75 points.
Yeah, in the 70 range.
Yeah, like beautiful model, bit meh.
95 is a lot for him.
Yeah. Next, Sky Reavers.
Yeah.
These guys, I think, are pretty good.
Yeah.
So these guys move 12, toughness 3, 5-up save, 1 wound, leadership 7, OC 7. So these guys die.
They die, but they die.
They die.
They die very easily.
Yes.
But they are objective pieces through.
Yeah, 100%. Like you look at it's five models for 75 points.
Yeah, it's a good bargain there.
None of the weapons in here are worth talking about.
They die to a stale breeze, but
literally the only reason you're taking this unit is to deep strike them onto an objective and do a thing, and like
their ability helps with it.
The ability's not very good though. Like it's at the end of the fight phase, you're not going to do any damage to something else, and it's if you were.
But if you think about it, say you could rapid ingress them in at the end of their phase, you could move them closer to where you need them to be for objectives.
But it's the end of the fight phase. If it was eligible to fight this phase and not within engagement range of one of our units to make a normal move, it's.
They could have made it better.
To be eligible to fight, do you not have to have been in engagement range? So, like, does it not have... Are they saying... I think you would have had to kill the unit you're fighting and then to use this ability.
No, read it. It says, otherwise, if this unit was eligible to fight, meaning if it was in engagement range, it can fall back. Otherwise, so it can either move, if it's not within engagement range, or it can fall back.
But it dies to a stiff breeze. This dies to a 5-man scout squad with no extra weapons, just punching it. This dies to 10 grots punching it.
Like you said, 75 points though.
The ability is basically useless.
I can see that going down.
I think the ability is useless. Yeah,
they'd be comfortable at 65.
Yeah, these guys look cool, and they're 75 points to jump up and down and do objectives, and that's you know what, all right, pretty cool. And like I said, and Rathi, they have grenades.
Yeah,
could use that for something with the 12-inch move.
I think giving them Scout 7, they're just sticking to the theme, but it is so
pointless. Like
actually, no, you're going to be running it in a same list as Yreil, so you could. Oh no, because the scout phase is after the deployment phase, isn't it?
Yeah, so you
yeah, that's pointless. You're gonna want to deep strike these dudes.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, you can't pick them up.
You know what? Like, you're never putting these on the board because your opponent gets a squad of intercessors on these, they're dead. Like these are one of the weakest units in the game. Like stat wise, they are so weak.
Toughness 3, 1 wound, 7 up save.
Yeah, no, leadership
They
7.
moved 12 though.
Leadership 7. It's 5 up save.
Sorry, 5 up save.
Yeah, but still, that's dead. They're fucking dead. Yeah, if you like 5-man objective monkeys, great. There you go.
Probably take something else.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, Starfangs. Right, these new models are really cool.
Very interesting. Yeah, the models are cool.
I love these new the new Viper loadouts. So this thing moves 14, toughness 6, strength 3, wounds 6, leadership 7, 2 OC.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a piranha. It's a
more expensive piranha. I was really surprised. So there's 75 points. So it's got the Viper has also gone up. It's the exact same.
Yeah, they're both 75 points, 150 for a squad of 2.
To my knowledge, the Viper hasn't changed.
No, the ability hasn't changed at all.
No.
It's just got a new model, and then obviously the points have changed a little bit. So the weapons you put on this thing, when I was reading it originally, I thought you were going to be able to put Drukhari weapons on this and give it like the Dark Lancers and stuff like that. But it just has a disintegrator cannon and a Starfang grenade launcher, which look pretty good.
Yeah,
pretty good weapons with assault on both of them.
For a 75 point, you can take them in a squad of 2 as well for 150 points.
I think you're just taking them in ones though. Yeah. I don't think you're taking them in 2s.
I thought they'd be cheaper.
Yeah, but the
piranhas again, comparing them to piranhas and Tau, piranhas are 60 points or 65 points. Mm-hmm. They move the same. They hit harder.
Yeah, they have hunter killers. They have all sorts. Don't they? Like it's. So, disintegrator cannon, 36 inches, hitting 3 attacks, hitting on 3s, strength 6, minus 3, 2 damage. That's pretty good.
Oh, sorry, it's also worth mentioning that piranhas are also toughness 7 and 7 wounds.
Yes.
So that's
7
I'm
wounds,
pretty sure anyway, I could be wrong, but
I mean,
sure.
elves are weak, aren't they, like, naturally.
Yeah,
that's a pretty good profile. That kills marines pretty handily. You kill like 3 marines there.
It gives stealth to your infantry.
We're going through the weapons, mate. So the Starfang grenade launcher, assault and blast. 36 inches, D3, hitting on 3s, strength 6, minus 3, 2 damage. Like this thing kills on average an intercessor squad, I think. Yeah. Every turn, which is good. That's all you need to do. It's a small skirmishing objective piece. And the Wraithbone hull, you ram it to 1 damage. It's bit crap. And obviously, like everything else, it scouts. Scout 7 inches.
Scout 7 on a vehicle that moves 14 is decent.
Yeah, like
we love a 21 inch movement.
This thing probably pretty good for move blocking. Like you can get it right in your opponent's face if they can't.
So it might be worth taking 2 models if you're going to move.
Possibly, yeah. That could be something you do with them. I think a bit too expensive to do that though. I don't know. The hallucinogen grenades. At the start of your opponent's shooting phase, this unit can use its ability. If it does, select one Eldari unit from your army visible to within 36 inches of this unit. To the end of the phase, that unit has stealth. So you can give stealth to like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Squad of Dire Avengers out in the open.
So if you see that your opponents obviously set something up in a position where they're very clearly going to shoot something, as long as the Starfang's visible, you can go, well, that's going to have stealth now.
Yep.
36 inches is a large range as well, so it's probably going to reach whatever it wants.
And this thing has smoke, has grenades, so you can use 2 of the really good stratagems on it and give it stealth. So it's
grenades on a vehicle is sick.
Yeah, it's pretty good. But it has the Starfang grenade launch, doesn't it? So I'm assuming that's where that comes from. Yeah, I like this thing. It's not overtuned. It's pretty standard.
Yeah.
I will say, out of the 2 sets of data sheets that have come out of the Red Corsairs and the Corsair Eldrich Raiders, one is severely powerfuler than the other.
Yeah, the Eldari, they're so good.
Yeah. No, I'd say the Red Corsair stuff has come out a lot more powerful. Like, bananasly more powerful.
Yeah.
Whereas the Eldar stuff's a bit meh, I don't want to say. I think with all the movement shenanigans that are going to be coming up in the next 2 detachments, and the fact these have scout and everything, and they're pretty cheap, there's something here that a really competent player could do with all this.
And a lot of movement shenanigans. And you've got big brain plays and stuff.
Yeah, but we're not big brain players.
Too complicated for me. I'm more go forward, unga bunga.
You can start with World Eaters, mate, didn't you? Yeah. So, detachment time. We like detachments.
We do.
There's so many detachments this week. God, we're only on the 3rd one.
And I'll be honest.
How far into this are we in? We're in I think we're on 35 minutes already, mate.
Nice.
we're on the 3rd detachment of 6.
But I have been so caught up and bewildered, and I've been cooking lists ever since this information came out on the Red Corsairs detachments. I haven't even had a chance to look at these, so I'm going in blind. I'm raw dogging these.
Raw dogging some detachments.
These detachments. So Luke, tell me, what am I looking at?
Eldrich Raiders. That's what you're looking at, baby.
Nice.
You're looking at Yreil's own Eldrich Raiders. So the detachment rule is Yreil's own. Eldari units with your army are eligible to declare. Why can't I speak? Eligible to declare a charge in the turn in which they advanced.
That's good.
In addition, each time an Anthrathi, so we've been talking about all the Corsair data sheets, Rangers or Shroud running unit from your army advances, you can re-roll the advance roll.
Nice.
So all
fast.
all the scout models and the Anthrathi can advance and charge.
Nice.
Pretty good, eh?
Yeah. Can't wait to charge those Rangers.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like you can advance and charge, but like...
Yeah. I mean, Rangers, I guess, makes sense like aesthetically. But
the Corsair Void Scarred and guys are okay in combat. They're not on special. And then this is basically for Yreil to run in and hit something. Because you're not really going to charge or anything else, I don't think. Unless you're obviously going to charge things, but like you're not going to build a list designed around charging with these guys.
No.
Yeah. Veterans of the Void, they also get this as well. Each time you add an Anratha unit to your army, it can be given up to one of the Corsair enhancements. So instead of characters, like the unnamed characters getting the enhancements in this army, you can put it on units.
Oh.
Anratha units.
Okay.
So each time you pick one, you get to put a Corsair enhancement on them. If your unit's given an Corsair enhancement, you must increase the points of that unit by the amount shown on the unit field manual. It could, but you must do it, I think.
Yeah, so it's like the Catan one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, no, it can be given an enhancement. Okay, so basically, there's a few cool things on here. So you can give Yreil an enhancement.
That's nice.
Yeah, so Pirate Prince Yreil unit only. Each time you spend a battle focus token to enable this unit to perform an agile maneuver, roll d6. On a 3-up, you get a battle focus token. So you get a little refund.
Why is that not just refund it or do it for free?
Do you know what rule this is? It's the autarch rule. Which Yreil's an autarch, so you should just have it, shouldn't he?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Why are we going to roll for it?
Yeah, it's silly. Things like this, right? These like kind of rules where they go, you spend something, but then you also have to roll for it.
It's like
such a feels bad.
It's like the blood tithe points in the Khorne Demonkin detachment in World Eaters. Just give them the bloody point. Why have you got? They've just killed a unit. Why would you roll and on a 4-up?
Would it be really broken if Prince Yreil just got a battle focus token back every time he used an agile maneuver?
No, because he's
Prince Yreil and he's in his special detachment.
It's his detachment. Yeah.
I think that's a bit silly, but. You give him the Corsair ability, and you know what? That only costs you 15 points. Crap. Yeah. At least you don't have to do it. You can choose to do it.
Yeah, true.
You're not choosing to do that. The Alatricious Assault. That's a word I've never heard before.
Yeah.
And Wrath unit only. Melee weapons equipped by models of the unit have the Lance ability. Now we're getting somewhere.
That's good.
Put that on some Corsairs.
Yeah. Put it on the
Void Scarred.
Yeah, the Void Scarred.
Yeah, send them in. Give them Lance. +1 to wound. Good time. We love that.
Is there not better melee units in the Eldari Codex?
And Rathi.
Oh, I suppose.
Yeah, and Rathi is the problem with a lot of this. And
is it worth 20 points?
I'd say giving Lance to an Anrathi unit that has Yreil in, a 10-man Void Scarred that you're going to be running around hitting stuff with.
I suppose, if you're attaching Yreil
you can advance in charge.
Yreil Lance on a strength 7. He already has Lance.
Yeah, he has Lance, but his squad doesn't. And then he's given sustain +1 to hit. Lance on a Void Scarred unit. You're going to start picking up some guys.
Okay.
Like it's that's
it's good.
Something there.
It's good.
Like and as well, because obviously you're advancing and charging with that unit as well.
Yeah.
And they're all moving 7 inches naturally. You can agile maneuver them for an extra 2. You can advance and charge. You can get some serious distance on these guys. You know what I mean? Like it all starts to add up a little bit. So I do like that one. Alatricious Assault's pretty good. What was that? 20 points?
Yep.
I'll take that. Exotic Munitions. Next one. Anrath unit only. Ranged weapons equipped by models in this unit have the anti-monster 5-up and anti-vehicle 5-up abilities.
Stick it on a star thing.
Yeah.
I
mean, they're probably already wounding a lot of monsters and vehicles on 5-ups.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's strength 6.
Why is it 5 up?
I don't know. It's very silly, though.
Are we missing
I
something here?
suppose if you're doing volume of fire, maybe the big squad of the Hawk dudes with 5 up on the pistols.
Before they get pushed off the board.
Yeah, maybe on the Void Scarred again, because they have a lot of guns. Yeah?
Next.
How much is that one? Oh, it's only 15 points again. And then Adrenal Effusions. Amrath unit only. This unit can perform a fade back agile maneuver without spending a battle focus token to do so, even if other units have done so in the same phase, and if doing so does not prevent other units from performing the same agile maneuver this phase.
So fade back is the one where they can move after enemy unit has fell back from it, or fallen back.
Yeah, probably the worst one of those battle focus.
You specifically really try and make this sound good.
What's that, 20? The problem with
points.
these is, right, these enhancements would be great if they were usable on other Eldar units where, like, they're better. The problem is with this attachment is the
Amrathi range is tiny.
It's not the best, I don't think.
No. The best thing so far about this attachment is that all Eldari get advance and charge.
Yeah.
That's good.
It is all Eldari.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it said... Right, I've read that as Amrathi units get it.
Advance and charge.
Oh, I'm well up on this attachment now. That's way better.
Wraith Blades, let's go.
Is this the best Wraith attachment? From just that?
Maybe. Well, yeah.
I do actually like that.
It's just that those specific units, so the Amrathi, the Rangers, and the Shroudrunners, they can re-roll the advances.
I read that as Amrathi units in your army.
Eldari units.
I've got Amrathi on the brain. Right, detachment rule, pretty good then, if it's all Eldari units.
Yeah, no,
Given advance and charge.
The rule itself is good,
like
but all these enhancement shenanigans are really bad.
Yeah, Wraith Blade. The Alatricious Assault's okay.
Why couldn't that infantry one get the agile maneuver, swift as the wind, where you just get +2 movement? That'd be way better.
Yeah, the Adrenal Infusion one, yeah. Yeah. So far, yeah.
Yeah.
I like what they're doing. I like the design of them putting enhancements on.
Yeah, it's very
units.
thematic and it's
cool. I like that. It's boss. Yeah.
Please God, these stratagems better be good.
Liam, I can tell you they're not as good as the Red Corsair ones.
Well, that's a given.
So let's go on the first one. Raiders Spoil. 1 CP. Mm-hmm. In your command phase, one Amrathi unit from your army that is within enemy engagement range of one or more enemy units. Start of the next command phase, add 1 to the OC of that models in your units.
That can come up clutch in
that is situations. A really good, real good enhancement. Stratagem.
Like 10-5.
Yep. So
you go in second and you need to like really get someone off that objective.
Yeah. The only thing I'd say, you're going to have to survive a turn.
Eldari do not survive.
Unless you're... Yeah, it's...
Or you were already on that objective. You're the turn 1 player, the turn 2 player tries, and I don't know.
But it's your command phase, so you can't do this reactively getting charged and then you want to up your CP suddenly.
Maybe it's not as good as you think it is.
You know what I mean? But I'll tell you, the only reason this would be good is say you've got a unit that has survived. It's on an objective. They're out OCing you at the start of the command phase, and you just go, I'm just gonna whack another 5 OC
it's
on the unit.
Unbelievably situational.
Yeah, but like it's usable. I think it's all right. Yeah. All right. I prefer sticky in the movement phase. That's pretty good.
Oh, thank God that's not in the game.
Ruthless Killers. I don't want to keep bitching about how good the fucking Red Corsair one is. I'm mostly taking the mick out of Liam for this. Ruthless Killers, right?
He's just angry.
1 OC, yeah. And you're shooting off 5 phase, starting good. We like it when it's in multiple phases, don't we?
Shooting off 5 phase.
1 Void Scar unit from your army that has not been selected to shoot or fight until the end of the phase. Every time that model in your unit makes an attack, add 1 to the damage characteristic.
Cool, that's good. Straightforward. 1 CP plus 1 damage. I'll take it.
Liam, that is real good. That is the best thing in this attachment. So,
do you know what would make it better? If it wasn't limited to Corsair Void Scar.
Well, let me just run you through what we were talking before. Yreil and Squad of Void Scar, given sustained hits, plus 1 to hit, and then you give it the Alatricious Assault on that unit, which gives it Lance, plus 1 damage on all those attacks. That thing's getting big.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It
needs it, yeah.
And that's 1 CP.
That's very good. Yeah.
Like that's pretty good.
So it's up from here, right?
Yeah.
Good.
Yreil's example. So in the fight phase, just after enemy unit's been selected its targets, 1 Eldari unit from your army, excluding Wraith constructs.
So it's infantry excluding Wraith.
Why have you got to exclude my Wraiths? Why are you excluding my Wraiths? If you don't know, guys, my Eldari army is about 90% Wraiths.
Yeah, which is fair enough, because if I was to build Eldari, I'd do the exact
same. Oh, that's so cool. That was selected as a target 1 or more of the unit attacks. Give them a Feel No Pain.
Oh, okay. Well, if you give a 5 Feel No Pain to a Wraith Construct, that's kind of busted.
I mean, you know what?
They've got 4 pimples.
We're starting to see some things here. Raiders spoiled. They might survive a bit longer if they got a Feel No Pain. To then use that in the command phase.
There you go.
There we go. It's starting to come together.
Slowly.
Yeah, that's 1 CP as well. No Prey Too Big, also 1 CP.
Nice.
In your shooting phase, one Unwrathy, Rangers, or Shroud Runner unit that has not been selected to shoot this phase. I will say something here. They should have just made Rangers and Shroud Runners Unwrathy. Because they are just like Exodite running around.
They're wasting ink.
Yeah. Don't you know there's an ink shortage somewhere?
I know.
As we look at this on our computer screen without it being printed.
Wasting pixels.
So one Unwrathy, Rangers, or Shroud Runner unit from your army that has not been selected to shoot this phase in your shooting phase. Until the end of the phase, each time a model in that unit makes an attack, if the strength characteristic of the attack is less than the highest toughness characteristic in the unit, I want the wound roll. So it's the opposite of the wound thing.
Yeah.
So if your strength's less than their toughness, you get +1 to wound. So you're wounding on.
That helps them again.
You're going to wound on 4s, basically.
Okay, that helps them again.
There's not a lot of good shooting there, though.
You could put that on that big mega blob of the Void Guard.
The only thing I can see this really being good on is maybe a 2 squad of the Starfangs with those 2 guns.
Yeah, well, they
Maybe.
were strength 6, weren't they?
Yeah. So you could punch up there into like rhinos and stuff quite well, doing a lot of damage. Maybe.
Yeah.
Sort of maybe there. Shroud Runners don't really shoot too good. But yeah. Impending Fire, 1 CP. Start your opponent's charge phase. I'm just Ranger, Shroud Runner, or Starfang unit. So they've dropped down Rathu here.
So just Starfang.
Select one enemy unit, excluding Titanic units, visible and within 36 inches of your unit. Until the end of the phase, each time that unit declares a charge, subtract 2 from the charge roll.
Yeah.
Cool. Like, why couldn't this just be on Rathu? Why have they limited this?
What is going through their heads?
It's just -2 charge. Like, just give that to everything. That's not ridiculous.
That's an awful stratagem.
Like, you know what? If it saves your scar from unit from getting charged.
If the target was an Eldari unit, it's still a mediocre stratagem.
Yeah.
But then they've made it Rangers, Shroud Runners, or Starfang.
I will say, if it was on Eldari, it makes charges out of Deep Strike 11 inches. So that's pretty good for you. But meh.
Very much meh. That is. So they've chosen keywords that aren't keywords that multiple units share there, by the way. They are 3 individual units.
I mean, they've all got the Eldari
You can only use
keyword.
this stratagem on 3 units in the Eldari Codex.
It's very silly. Not even the Viper. Why not the Viper?
Just Starfang. That is awful.
All right, and then
We've gone on from seeing some of the best stratagems in the game previously to looking at what is arguably one of the worst stratagems.
I'd say that could be one of the worst stratagems ever written.
That is awful.
And then we've got Withdraw and Reinforce 1 CP. And I will say, thank God none of these are 2 CP.
I mean, some of these shouldn't cost a CP that bad.
That Impending Fire should just be a rule.
Just get rid of it. It's burning my eyes.
Right, so
It's impeding my vision.
End your opponent's fight phase. One Unwrathy unit from your army that is not within engagement range of 1 or more enemy units. Remove that unit from the battlefield, put it in strategic reserve.
Uppy downy.
If units below certain strength, return all destroyed models to that unit.
Well,
That's
really good uppy downy.
really good.
That's the best uppy
Uppy
downy
in the game, yeah.
Oh my God.
Basically, this whole detachment is gonna float around that 1 unit of Void Scarred with Yreil, running around, hitting shit, and then jumping away, coming back down, doing stuff. But there's only so much that like maybe 300-point unit can do in the game, and it's not that good a unit.
That toughness 3 unit.
One thing I'd say with this, Withdraw and Reinforce, you could use it on a unit of 2 Starfangs. You can also use it on a squad of the jumpy Skyweaver dudes to uppy downy them after they've done like maybe a what's it called, a like behind enemy lines or something.
Yeah, like your opponents tried to shoot them off, they survive on like with 1 model left, you bring them up and all of them come back.
Yeah, like
no, it's good. It's just like it's this detachment like is like has its highs and its incredible lows, and
so
this is a big brain detachment that I don't know.
We did with the Red Corsairs. What would you change in this to make it better? To like make it a good level that's playable?
I'd play a different detachment. I don't know. Like more importantly, before we even get into like the abilities, change the wording, man. The writing in this detachment is awful.
Yeah, and it's so inconsistent on each of the things that it's buffing
it's too Corsairy. Like,
Yeah.
it's strictly Corsair.
Yeah, it's...
But at the same time, its overall rule isn't. So it's inviting you to use units to give advance in charge, which is a really strong ability, and then turning off any stratagems, any enhancements. Like, you may as well have just, instead of saying Eldari units, just put Anrathi Rangers or Shroud.
Yeah.
It makes no sense.
And then, like, just for context, we're saying, like, we are looking at, like, this detachment being like, it's going to be lifted on the back of a squad of Void Scarred. Void Scarred aren't the best.
No, they're not.
Like, Void Scarred basically have an ability where they pick lethal hits of precision against one unit in an opponent's army at the start of the battle.
Yeah, it's like, like a bounty.
They have a load of guns, load of crap guns, but they only take so many of each. You can take 10 guys and you take a bunch of dudes. They're not the best. Like, this is very meh. I'm not happy with this detachment at all. And for being Yreil's big fancy detachment, I think they've let him down.
Yeah.
4 out of 10.
2.
Eldrich Raiders 2.
Yep.
Fucking hell. Someone's hard to please.
And do you know what? I already know this next attachment's better because I've read the first ability and it's already better.
So let's get into the next one. Yep. Corsair Coterie.
Corsair Coterie.
Okay. Relentless Raiders is the detachment rule.
Yep.
While an objective marker is under your control, each time an enemy unit ends a normal, advanced, fallback, or charge, move within range of that objective marker, roll d6 on a 2+, d3 mortal wounds.
That's nifty.
Nifty, innit?
The next one's better.
Yeah, that's like, that one's... That it adds up, doesn't it? Like,
it's cool.
Say like your opponent's moving like a last model onto an objective to take. You know, at the end of the game, that sort of thing, and then you just blow it up. You know, it's like
it's a nifty rule that becomes even better. Oh, if only you had sticky objectives.
Mm-hmm. So
next rule:
Void Thieves at the end of a phase.
So this is for Anrathi units only.
Yeah. This is add this ability to Anrathi units. Why don't they just add this to all the Anrathi data sheets? Would that be too overpowered? I don't think so. At the end of the phase, if this unit is within range of an objective marker you control, that objective marker remains under your control, it gives a sticky.
Yeah.
I hate reading the whole level of control thing. It gives sticky objectives to Anrathi units.
This is already better than the other detachment.
Yeah, 100%. Well, advance in charge is good across the entire range as well.
Yeah, but you're not going to take the entire range because it doesn't do anything else for them.
As well. So then, as well as the detachment rule, you also have the same thing as the last attachment where you can kind of upgrade units.
Buffed units instead of enhancements.
Yeah.
And by God, these have got to be statistically, I haven't even looked, I'm refusing to look at them. Statistically, they cannot be worse than the last ones.
Well, Liam, let me take you through them. And I can promise you, some of them are better.
Aye, okay, thank God for that.
So, we're going for the Infamy Aura first. So, Anrathi unit only. While this unit is within, an enemy unit is within 3 inches of this unit, subtract 1 from the OC, characteristic of the model in that unit, to a minimum of 1.
That's a shame.
Well, minimum. I think I'm glad it doesn't have a minimum thing, but you can take, for example, the Red Corsair Reaver unit, because obviously the Amrath unit's going to survive combat with it, obviously, and then you're reducing their OC to 1
in a situation. Yeah,
it's not going to work, is it? But like, reducing
and then the Red Corsair Raiders are going to look at them, blow their breath on them, and wipe them off the
as
board.
well. So, something that's notable about this is it's enemy unit, not enemy models. So if just one of the models in that unit is within 3 inches, the whole unit goes down. An OC.
Yeah.
All right.
Models in that unit.
That is 25 points.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a lot in it. I think there are plays you can do with that. Maybe like moving. That could be good. It could be.
Nah. Pass.
It's situationally. And if you manipulate where your models are well, reducing the OC of enemy units can be quite powerful.
It's definitely looking like this attachment looks like a more fun one.
Yeah.
Because it's all objective manipulation. And I like that. So let's just see where it goes. Because if that's the case, then yes, take it.
So next one, Webway Pathstone. Anrathi unit only. Models in this unit have the Deep Strike ability. In addition, once per battle, at the end of your opponent's turn, if that unit is not within engaged range of one or more units, it can use its ability.
It's uppy downy.
It goes back into strategic reserve.
Oh,
yes. So
this is good.
This one is very good.
So Yreil's squad can just go boop and go back up.
Back into reserve,
and come back down anyway.
Starfangs get Deep Strike, can go back into reserve.
No, you're taking this on Yreil's unit.
Do you think?
Yep.
Yeah.
100%, yeah. 25 points, that's worth it. Uppy downy, yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
So, do you mean the best stratagem from the last attachments you just get for a couple points in this one?
Literally.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I mean, you don't get the
the
regenerate unit thing. That part, that's
great,
plus. Yeah. Then you'll like this one.
Ooh.
And Rathi character unit only. So this is what I thought that the Karseth was going to do. You can give him Lord of Deceit. You can give him a Vect.
It's a Vect?
Yeah, you can give him Lord of Deceit.
You can give him a... Oh, it wouldn't make sense on him, though.
You can give Yreil a Vect.
You can give Yreil a Vect, because obviously Karseth has the 12-inch, you cannot be here. So...
Yeah, but imagine him sitting in the middle of the board.
I suppose you could.
Imagine him just dropping him out behind a vehicle, like in a ruin somewhere, in the middle of the board, 12-inch aura of no deep strike, no stratagems.
But this is 35 points, and if you were to do that on Karseth, you're making him 130 points.
He's not an 130-point character.
He is not.
Very gimmicky, but also put this on...
35 for a Vect, though?
I'd say so. I'd say that's good. The problem is, it says Anrathi character unit only. If this was just Anrathi unit, I'd say that'd be pretty good.
I'd put this on Yreil, personally.
Yeah, like you are putting on Yreil, but I don't think you take it just because of that.
You're putting a lot of... Because your opponent's focus is going to be on Yreil's unit anyway, because of the
you're making Yreil 130 points.
Yeah, but it's a Vect.
Yeah.
Yreil's going to be very aggressive. He also has Uppy Downy, because... Oh, no, you can't give him more than one.
But you can give his unit Uppy Downy.
You can give Anrathi's unit Uppy Downy, and you can give...
You can give the Void Scarred Uppy Downy and give him...
that's a combo I'd take right there.
Yeah.
Because you can Uppy Downy with a Vect.
But Liam, you're making...
It's a Calidus assassin.
You're making that unit... What's that? 25 plus 35.
Yeah, well, this is something you've got to accept by playing these
60 points.
god-awful detachments.
So you know that really expensive enhancement from your one that gives like double Earth moments?
Oh yeah.
Is that worth it on such a weak unit? Yes. I don't know. Voidstone, the next one.
Okay.
Wrath unit only. Models in that unit have a 5-up invul. Pretty good. That one I'd take all day on a unit. Yeah, I'd take that all day on a unit of Void Scarred.
Yeah.
Yeah, like gives them invul. You know, I'll take that all day on. A 10-man fly bird unit, Reavers.
Yeah.
It gives them some survivability in the game.
Some.
Yeah.
Not a lot.
Like it makes them a unit that's playable at a big number. And then you can also use them to take a level of control, maybe do other things. I don't know. It gives them some play in the detachment.
Yeah. It's decent, and it's 15. Yeah. 15 points for 5
Enhancements wise, what are we saying about these?
Better than the last one.
Better than the last one?
Much better than the last one.
Okay, there's some play there.
Yeah.
I'd say these are a lot better than the last ones.
I prefer this detachments already.
Yeah. And I'd say...
You're making use... So the Corsair or the Anrathi units are quick. They're designed to be quick. And this is getting the best use out of that speed. Mm-hmm. Is the objective manipulation.
Yeah.
You're trying your hardest to outscore your opponent. And it can be done pretty effectively.
And you've got to remember, every single model in your army is scouting.
Yeah.
In this Anrathi. So they're all scouting onto objectives, stickying them.
This is making better use of your Anrathi units than the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
And we got to remember, the Anrathi are cheap. You can take a lot of them.
Exactly, yeah.
A lot of those units. Like, I'm thinking like three units of 2 Starfangs. I'm starting to come around on the two Starfangs now as well.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to get a lot of use out of those guys. Right, so let's go on the stratagems. So, Pirates due. The fight phase.
Yep. 1
CP this is. 1 Eldar unit from your army that has not been selected to fight phase. Until the end of the phase, each time a model in that unit makes an attack, reroll a wound roll of 1. Very good.
Nice. Any Eldar unit.
Any Eldar unit, that bit. If it has the Anrathi keyword, until the end of the phase, each time a model in that unit makes an attack that targets an enemy unit within range of the objective marker, re-roll the wound.
So it's like an assault intercessor rule, but...
On a stick.
On a stick.
And you know what I like about this?
Yeah.
Eldari unit. Not Anrathi unit. Obviously, the Anrathi gives it extra.
I mean, but re-rolling once the wound is still good.
I like this design convention. This is good. Yes. Give it something to the Eldari, but then it gives something else to the Anrathi.
So did they wake up really early in the morning, design the other detachment?
Yeah, and then they
woke up, they had a coffee.
They had a coffee, some breakfast.
Let's go to work. Okay.
Yeah. Yep, so that one's good. You know what I really like this on? Wraiths.
Of course you do.
Eldari unit.
Re-rolling once the wound?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wraith Blades, baby. Wow.
If only you could attach an Anrathi character to them to give them the Anrathi keyword.
If only a Yadin was a thing.
Oh well.
No. Lethal Ruse. 1 CP, your movement phase just after an Eldari unit from your army has fell back. That Eldari unit. Until the end of the turn, your unit is eligible to declare a charge instead of which it fell back. If it's an Anrathi unit, select 1 enemy unit your unit was within engagement range of, start your turn, roll 66 for each 4+. It's a mortal wound, baby.
Okay, well...
How good's that?
I mean, I'm glad they did it that way around because I don't care about the Unwrathy part. The mortal wound part is fine, I guess. But
Yeah.
fall back and charge on any Eldari unit. Yeah.
You know what that's good on? Wraiths. Isn't that good?
Yeah, that's a good. Yeah.
You see where I'm going with this
Thank
detachment?
God. Like I said, thank God it's not the other way around.
Liam, do you see where I'm going with this detachment?
Yes.
This is the best Wraith detachment in the game.
It is.
Outcast Ambush, 1 CP. Your shooting phase. 1 ranger or shroud unit from your army does not been selected to shoot this phase. Until the end of the phase, ranged weapons equipped by that models in that unit have ignores cover, rapid fire 1 ability. Until the end of that phase, improves the AP of those weapons by 1. Rangers and shroud runners. Cool. Moving on. 1 CP. Into the breach. Your shooting phase just after an Unwrathy unit from your army was destroyed. Oh, actually, I will say, the shroud runners do have shuriken cannons, which are good.
Yeah.
So, that's okay. You tend to take... I know I do. I take it 1 squad of shroud runners because they have an alright ability.
Yeah.
That if I need them to suddenly pop off and kill a unit. There we go. Into the breach, 1 CP. Your shooting phase just after the Unwrathy unit from your army has been destroyed. Destroyed 1 or more enemy units. Yep. That Unwrathy unit, after your unit has resolved all its shooting attacks, it can make a normal move of D6 plus 1.
Meh. It's situational. It would be better if it was.
It's shooting move. You know what that's really good on?
Yeah, but they have
Starfangs.
Yeah, true. They have to destroy the unit. That's the only
Starfangs killing unit of incestors.
And it'd be better if they can go into strategic, like warp talents.
Yeah. I think that's pretty good.
It's decent. Sorry,
it's a movement shenanigan.
Yeah.
On top of all the other movement shenanigans Eldari have.
Yeah.
You're just stacking shenanigans.
Yeah, I can see why you'd love to play some Wraiths in this, because you would leave all the objective play to where this detachment's strong suit is, which is the movement objectives.
Yeah,
you've
you
got
just
that
take
side,
a few Unwrathy units
and you've got your Wraith units to have these lovely
to fire in and do all the damage. Yeah. I might do that. Cloak and Shadow, 1 CP. Your opponent's shooting phase just after an enemy unit is selected targets 1 Eldari infantry unit from its army. So within range of objective marker, you control them selected as a target of 1 or more of that unit's attacks. Until the end of the phase, models in your unit have the stealth ability, and it can only be selected for a target of ranged attack if the attack models within 18 inches. Learn up on a stick with stealth.
Love it.
If your unit is on an objective marker.
Eldari infantry. And you know what's Eldari infantry, Luke?
Wraiths.
Well, the Wraith Guard and the Wraith Blades.
Best Wraith attachment in the game.
Yeah.
So
this
one I like because this is if you're on an objective with your
Wraiths.
bricks of Wraiths, which is where they tend to be in the midboard.
Yeah.
Your opponent pulls a Forge Fiend out its ass from the back of the corner of the battlefield and starts shooting at you.
It's like no.
I am in lone up for some reason. Pretty good.
I like it. No, I like it.
And it's given stealth -1 to hit if they're closer than that.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty good. And then we've got Vengeful Sorrow.
Yes.
1 CP. After shooting phase after a unit is shot, you pick 1 Eldari unit from your army. If 1 or more models in that unit were destroyed as a result of those attacks, that Eldari unit, and if that Eldari unit is neither battle shocked nor within engagement range of the enemy units, you can make a Sage move. So you roll a D6, add 1 to the roll, and 1 of your units moves that much. And you can't end within engagement.
Do you know what that's good on?
I don't know, mate. What is that good on?
Guardians.
Right. It's only good on Wraiths. So you're given Sage moves. So you've got your bricks of Wraith Blades running forward, getting shot, and then they're just running forward again. And you know what? There's 4 out of 6 attachments here real good on Wraiths.
Yeah, no, I agree, yeah.
I think this is a pretty good detachment.
It's better than the Wraith one.
The Wraith one's got a special... There's stuff you can do in that one.
Yeah.
Not a lot of stuff, but there's stuff. This one's pretty good, I think.
No, yeah.
I think this is a good power level. It's not broken, it's not mental,
It is
decent.
Better than the other one.
Yeah. And there's a lot of play. You can do a lot of stuff here.
Yeah.
I give the other one a 4. I'll give this one a 7.
I give you one a 2. I'll give this one a 6, 6.5.
6.5?
Yeah.
Nice. As well, a lot of these infantry unit thing ones, I've said rates for a lot of them. Aspect Warriors obviously exist. Aspect Warriors are very good. You do all this stuff on Aspect Warriors.
Warp Spiders.
Yeah. The only problem with Eldari is a lot of this requires you getting shot. Not very good at getting shot.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Yeah, I quite like the detachments. Right. Yeah. 4 down.
4 down.
2 to go.
2 to go.
How are we feeling?
So, yeah. These are the detachments have been up and down, haven't they? So both me and Luke aren't Leagues of Votann players. We're not all players.
We don't know anyone who plays League of Votann.
We know the rules briefly, pretty fairly well, I guess. Votann being the least, but So we'll start with the Votann detachments, Mercenary Oathband. And it on first impression, it does look like a pretty solid detachment.
Yeah.
Kind of breaks apart the army rule and it kind of makes it a bit more flexible. So the detachment rule is Ruthless Reinvestment. So your Leagues of Votann units do not have the hostile acquisition or fortified takeover abilities except as described in this rule. So usually you would start with the hostile acquisitions until you get 7 yield points, and then it flips into a defensive mode.
Yeah, and yield points, people who don't know, is like a currency that the Votann have that no one else has.
Yeah. And this one says at the start of the battle, your Leagues of Votann units have the hostile acquisitions ability as they would normally. And then at the end of your command phase, you can spend 3 of your yield points, and you would swap. And you can do this at the end of every command phase, and kind of do a vice versa swap.
So it makes it so you are a
more
lot more
versatile.
flexible.
Yeah.
On these two things, is that per unit or just the whole?
That's the
whole army. It's the whole army.
That's the whole army rule. Yeah.
It's cool. Like
3 yield points isn't a lot as well. They generate quite a fair bit quickly.
So what do you get them for? You get them for you get one per command
every
phase?
command phase, including your opponents, I believe. You get 1 for controlling your home objective.
Yep.
You get 1 for controlling a objective that's not your home.
Yep.
You get another 1 for controlling 2 that's not your home, and then you get another 1 for controlling more than your opponent.
Yeah, so you're getting 3 pretty handy there, especially if you're getting straight out there with your hostile acquisition ability.
Yeah.
And you get your advancing. Is it advancing charge you get?
Yeah.
So you're advancing charging onto the middle, and you're re-rolling advancing charges. Sorry, and you're adding 1 to hit roll. So yeah, you're getting into the middle quite handy, and getting those yield points that you can then
makes it a bit more
flex
flexible
into different things.
Because not every game is going to be that black and white and that structured. So I like it.
Because like the Votann are designed basically to
hunker down.
Yeah, like so they get the really aggressive ability at the start of the game where they fly in,
push, and then
bang, 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 and then they get transhuman when they get 7 yield points, which is the
it's very American football, NFL, offense, defense, isn't it?
Very, very, very much that way. Cool. So I like that. That's a really good rule.
Yeah, no, it just takes what the Votann have, which I already think is a relatively good and a strong army rule. It just makes it more flexible.
The only thing I'd say about this detachment rule, it's just the army rule.
Yeah, there's no added rules.
They're not getting a detachment, are they?
Yeah, they're not getting like, give everything assault 2.
Yeah,
because that would be broken.
It maybe be interesting if you spent 3 yield points to get both, or spent a certain amount to get both. That could work quite well, possibly. But I don't know. It's interesting. It's interesting.
So we'll go into the enhancements. So this is for a Carl model only.
Yeah.
Each time an enemy unit is destroyed by the bearer's unit, you gain 2 yield points, which is great.
Yeah, 20 points for 2 yield points.
Yeah, it's great.
That's pretty good.
You can just stick it on, an aggressive unit is going to die basically, and you gain 2 yield points from it. I think it's a nice little trade-off. That is.
With the Carl, so the Carl's like their captain sort of unit, You're probably going to put the Carl with a big squad of their Terminator equivalents.
The Jaegers?
No, they're what are they called? The Ironkin, I think they're called.
Oh, right, okay.
Oh, the Hearthguard, sorry, the Hearthguard,
right,
they're big squads.
And that's only
Carls tend to go with
20
them.
points. I'd say 20
and
points.
They're going to be killing stuff. They're going to be flying through, and it gives you 2, which you can then flex into an ability.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
But what I'd say about this, you're going to be making so many yield points anyway. Do you need it to like flex? I don't know.
I feel like if you've got 20 points left over at the end, then maybe, but do it.
Let's see what the rest of them do first.
I wouldn't like build a strategy or a unit around it. But then, the next one is Metaphysical Brokerage. Cool name. I'm sorry if I butchered these names, by the way.
Oh yeah, it's all Norse crap.
Yeah. So this one says, is it Mimir? Mimir Strategist?
Mimir.
Cool, model only. At the end of your turn, if the bearer is on the battlefield and you gain fewer than 3 YP this turn, you gain an amount of YP equal to the difference.
So if you don't make 3, you make 3.
That's probably better than Mercenary Prospector.
Yeah, but you do have to take a Mimir Strategist. I'm not sure if that's a unit that you take in Votann a lot.
If it is, then it's definitely worth it because it's the same amount of points as the other.
Yeah, you're getting 3. If you could get 0,
you're getting minimum 3.
Like
you're getting minimum 3 every turn. Yeah,
that's pretty good.
I think that's probably best.
And how much is that one? Sorry, that
20
one.
20 as well.
20. Yeah, I'd probably go for that one.
Yeah.
The Akan SB9 targeting implant.
So Etakan SB9 targeting implant sounds like something out of Tau.
Yeah, Etakan.
So Leagues of Votann model only. Each time a model in the unit makes an attack, reroll a hit roll of 1. Each time the bearer unit is selected to shoot or fight, you can spend 3 yield points. If you do, until the end of the phase, each time a model in your bearer's unit makes an attack, that attack has sustained hits.
This is great.
Yeah, supercharges.
Yeah, it Leagues of Votann model only. Each time a model in the bearer's unit. So it's giving reroll ones to the entire unit.
Regardless
and then if you
of spending.
spend your 3, you get sustained hits.
That's very good.
That's real good.
It's only 15 points. Yeah, this is an auto include.
Do you know what that's really good on?
What's that called?
Thunderkin.
Yeah.
They shoot so hard already, and you can put them with a character that goes with them and give them sustained hits.
Yeah. I mean, this is
reroll them ones
This
to
is
wound.
ranged or melee, by the way.
Power. That's real good.
Yeah.
Or you can put it in a big squad of the half guard.
Yeah.
And give them rerolls.
This is auto include. This is
combat.
a cheap one for
Yeah,
what
that
it
is
does.
ridiculously good.
Yeah. So you got asset manipulator. So Leagues of Votann model only at the start of the command phase. You can spend 3 yield points if you do until the end of the turn. While an enemy unit is within 3 inches of the bearer, subtract 1 from the OC.
So this was in the coterie attachments as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Seems like something they're doing.
This is the most expensive one though, 25. I don't think it's worth it.
It's again, it's better here than it is in the Eldar one because
Yeah.
it's better here than it is in the Eldar one because these units survive,
Yeah.
especially if they got the if they're flexed into the transhuman ability on their ability. They are likely to be surviving and then reducing OC on the objectives they're on. I think it's a lot better here than it is there.
Yeah.
So then going on to the stratagems.
Yeah, stratagems, let's have a look. We have auxiliary contract. So again, these are all 1 CP, as we said.
Yeah, we're loving it.
So
No
this
2
is-
CP stupidness.
Indeed. We said this one is you're shooting all 5 phases. 1 Leagues of Votann infantry or mounted unit from your army that has not been selected to shoot or fight. The weapons equipped to get precision.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Real good.
Situational, but it's always nice to have like a little precision one.
Well, this is actually real good against a lot of armies because you can just give a big squad with a load of guns precision and shoot a character out of a unit.
Yeah.
And that is always really good.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like,
It's always a handy.
This was in the drop pod detachment that just came out, and
Yeah.
I've used it to devastating effect against multiple people. Like I shot Trajan out of your unit, didn't I? Like there's like multiple things that like you
Yeah.
can do quite handily.
I think the Custodian's lines, the Emperor has it as well. It's always it's nice. It's a nice little one to have. Nice little stratagem filler.
Yes.
So the next one is optimal expenditure. The fight phase, a Votann infantry unit that has not been selected to fight. You can spend 3 yield points, and then when the unit makes an attack, you can reroll a hit roll of 1 and a wound roll of 1. If you spent the yield points during the usage of this stratagem, you can reroll a hit roll of 1 and wound roll of 1 instead.
And reroll the wound instead.
And reroll a wound roll instead.
Yeah. So again, real good. In the fight phase, have you seen their berserkers, the Chthonian berserkers, the big hammer guys? They already hit like an absolute truck.
So you're spending 3 yield points to reroll the full wound roll.
Which now looking at these stratagems, going back to the enhancements, maybe you do take the car model thing to get the 2 VP, the 2 yield points.
It's a yield point heavy spending.
Yeah, you're spending so many in this
So yeah,
attachment.
if you can find the points, definitely put it on the car
100%.
model.
But this makes either Hearthguard or the Berserkers real powerful. And as well, you can give... giving a whole wound reroll on those guys who I think they have devastating wounds on their hammers. Pretty powerful.
I mean, what you could do theoretically with this as well, because you have full control over which of your army rule you have. You got complete control. You could essentially just do 5 turns of ultra aggression and just have the hostile acquisition the whole time.
Yeah, 100%. And then in doing that, you're saving your yield points to spend on these really powerful stratagems.
And you're just going punch every
bang,
turn.
bang, bang, and just trying to outkill the opponent.
So, I mean, to me, this seems like a good detachment.
I think this is really
Correct
good.
me if I'm wrong, but yeah, no. Next one is Grand Artifice. Sorry. In the movement phase, just after a Leagues of Votann unit falls back, it can charge.
Yeah.
So
The shoot and clever charge it.
For 1 CP.
Amazing.
Good, brilliant. Always have it.
And
for
it's
1 CP.
unit, not just infantry.
It's
so
anything,
you can do it
it's
with
anything.
your big tanks as well. And things like that.
Yep, so
Real good.
the Eldrich Corsairs eat your heart out.
Yeah, and again, that's really good for Thunderkin, who, if they get caught up in combat, can be a bit meh.
This should be in the Eldari one, it's just not for some reason.
The 4-back shooting charge.
Next one is the Privateer Arsenal. Your shooting phase, an Votann infantry unit that has not been selected to shoot. You can spend 3 yield points. This is obviously a common theme. You're going to improve it. But the base form is until the end of the phase, each time model in your unit makes an attack, reroll a hit roll of 1 and a wound roll of 1. So it's the same thing, but this is shooting. It's weird that they don't just make it one stratagem for fighting or shooting, but It's the other one. It's optimal expenditure, but the shooting
Yeah,
version. It's the exact same.
So once again, amazing on Thunderkin.
Yeah.
This seems like the Thunderkin detachment. This is like Thunderkin.
Oh no,
hell.
there is a difference.
What's the difference?
So this one is if you spent the yield points, you can reroll the hit roll.
Okay, cool. No, so it's the opposite.
It is.
It's the opposite of the same. Yeah,
Okay,
but like I said, this is Thunderkin nuts detachment. In it. They go nuclear in detachment.
This is a super aggro detachment that caters to both melee and shooting. So that's really
real good. Yeah.
Now, next one, the New Horizons, end of the opponent's fight phase, a Votann infantry unit that is not within engagement range. It can hop into a transport.
Amazing.
Very nice.
Very good again for Thunderkin. After
100%.
Yeah, in your opponent's fight phase, if that unit survived, jump in a transport, move somewhere else, jump out, bang, dead. Amazing.
Yep. And then lastly, we have Mobile Exploitation. End of the opponent's fight phase. One Hernkin unit from your army that is not within engagement range of one or more units. Alternatively, you can spend 2 unit points and target up to 2, which is always nice. I think that's worth it. And they still have to not be in engagement range. You can remove them from the battlefield and place them in strategic reserves.
So Hernkin are all the like the ranger units, like the bikes and the Jaegers. No, the scout squad guys. I believe.
Okay, cool.
So
I mean, it's good.
Yeah. Like uppy downy's amazing. Real good damage output. You can flex very easily in between a really defensive detachment rule and a really aggressive detachment rule, and a lot of the enhancements seem very usable. I'm not
privy to the other detachments, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
But just from reading this sounds like a good detachment.
Yeah, this sounds great. Like everything.
There might be a better one that I'm not too sure about, but this looks like one
there's no rule in this detachment that you look at and go, yeah.
It bends the already good army rule.
Yeah.
And has a lot of aggression.
Amazing.
A lot of damage, high output, 100%, yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Brilliant.
Yeah, let's go on to the next one. Wow, my homies. Right, we're going on to the Orks. That was the worst thing I've ever said.
Here we go, boys.
Here we go, boys. Right, we're on the Freebooter crew, so he's back.
So, I didn't know anything about the Votann one at all.
Yeah.
I don't know what this one does. All I know, it's bad.
Yeah, we have.
All I know is it is bad. We have one of the players who plays with us at Warhammer.
Yeah, Lee. He plays Orks.
He plays Orks, and he said he's read it, and it's not very good.
Not happy.
He could be wrong. Let's have a look, but we'll see.
The captain's back, Captain Badrukk. This is basically his attachment.
He's getting the model release as well.
Maybe.
He is. He's getting a re-release.
Well, no, he's not
getting it remade, but he's
a made to order of the old model.
Yeah,
which makes me think he's not getting a new model.
Otherwise, they just give him one,
Yeah, so, you know what?
A little bit of slap in the face for the Orks players.
I do wonder if the first enhancement, we can see on our screen, the first enhancement, whether that is meant to represent Badrukk. But let's go on, let's turn to the detachment rule first. So obviously Orks have War. We love War. It gives it just super turn of Orks.
We know what Warg does. Warg is great. Warg is cool. So, the detachment rule.
Luke? Yeah, Kirby loot. At the start of the battle round, select one objective marker until the next battle round. That objective marker is your loot objective.
Ooh, so it must be good, right?
Yeah, you want that to be the loot objective. Each time a model in an Orcs infantry, mounted, or walker unit from your army makes an attack, that attacks has the sustained hit 1 ability if either of the following are true. That model's unit is within range of the loot objective, or it's targeting a unit within range of the loot objective.
Killer cans,
great. Mounted units,
Killer can swarm.
Yeah, like squig dudes.
I mean, it caters to a lot of popular units.
Like this is really good for the Squid Hog boys because they're mounted, going in on that objective and clearing it out with sustained. Orcs infantry, knobs, mega knobs, boys.
So that doesn't actually sound too bad because obviously you have Warhorde, which is a good Orcs detachment, and that is sustained hits in melee.
Yep.
Yes, this is a more infantry focused, not infantry, objective focused.
Yeah.
But it's shooting and
the only thing I'd say with this is it's on one objective across the whole battlefield of
that is true.
Of at least 5 objectives. So you're concentrating on one little place where you're going to be real good.
So essentially, if you're running Freebooter crew and you get hidden supplies or whatever it's a supply drop or hidden supplies, you're not getting a lot of value. Those 4 no man's land objectives.
So it's very powerful in one place, maybe not so powerful elsewhere. Let's go on to the enhancements. The captain, right? This is what I think is meant to represent Captain Badrukk.
Okay.
Right, Warboss model only. Once per battle round, at the start of any phase, you can select one friendly Orcs unit that is battle shocked and within 12 inches of the bearer. That unit suffers D3 mortal wounds and is no longer battle shocked.
Okay.
You can unbattle shock a unit. It's basically him shouting, "Get up, boys! Stop being dickheads."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's It's only 10 points. Like, maybe you could do it yourself. Like, the model the war boss is in, he can hit his own unit, make him not battle shocked. Okay.
No, it's still bad.
Yeah.
Who cares about
I mean,
it?
if you've got to spare 10 points at the end of the game.
So unbelievably like situational, and you're killing. No.
You might as well. Gig Spotter Squig. Orc model only. Range weapons equipped by models in that unit have the ignores cover ability.
Okay, and that is 20 points.
That's pretty good with flash kits.
Yeah.
Like, given flash kits, which already have quite a high AP, or looters that have a high AP, ignores cover, always good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Could be cheaper.
Could be cheaper, yeah. So that one is 20 points.
This next one seems interesting.
Bionic Workshop. So this one is a bit strange. So you have the Big Mech or Painboy model only. Start the battle, roll 1d3 and compare the results to the list below. Until the end of the battle, models in that unit's bearer have that Bionics ability. So we have Bionic Legs, so add 2 to the move characteristics of the model. Bionic Arms, add 1 to the strength. And Bionic Bonts.
I love this.
Improve the weapon skill and characteristics of model weapons equipped by this model by 1. This is orky as fuck, man. I love that.
It's like the bubble guns.
That's so good. It's only 15 points and you get 3 different abilities that you just randomly roll. Yeah, I love this. This is great.
It's like at the start of the battle, and then they get it for the whole battle. They can't change it.
Yeah. So, but it's a bit like what's it called, Biley? You know, where you just picking a enhancement for a unit.
Models in the bearer's unit as well.
Yeah,
I'd take +2 movements. I'd take +1 strength.
Big Mech with a big squad of knobs, giving them one of those abilities.
Yeah,
that's class.
It's good. It's only 15 points. Yeah, I'll take that. That's an auto pick.
And then we've also got Razgit's Magic Map. This is the most expensive one, 25 points. Orcs model unit. After both players have deployed their army, select up to 3 Orc units, redeploy them. It had to be a redeploy.
Here's the pirate
It's the pirate one.
Yeah.
So, enhancements?
Yeah, they're all right. 2 of them are all right.
You know what?
Razgit's Magic Map you're going to take?
So far, I'm thinking Lee's chatting shit here. Because I think this looks pretty all right. So far.
Yeah, it seems fun.
Let's get on the stratagems and see how we're doing. He's not going to like that. He's going to moan at us for saying that.
Yeah.
So, stratagems, bash and grab. The fight phase, Orc unit from your army that has not been selected to fight this phase. End of the phase, until the end of the phase, each time a model in that unit makes an attack that targets any unit within the loot objective, you know, with that you pick in the detachment rule at the start of the turn, reroll the wound.
Yep.
Good, but you're just making that one area good
all
again.
your opponent has to do when facing this detachment is avoid that objective and go for the other 2.
That is true, but it's start of the battle round. So the only thing I can see is maybe this freebooter crew would be real good into like the Huron unit. Because if that unit's just sitting in the middle objective of the board, being like a big nuisance piece that like won't move, and then you've got all these abilities to target one objective and the units on it, this would be good at something like that.
If
killing that kind of unit, you know what I mean? The Death Stars.
I think the big thing is with this detachment, and it's just hit me. If your opponent, goes first, they can just ignore that objective marker entirely.
Yeah, they can do. That is true.
So yeah, you want to go first in this.
This has the War problem that the War used to have, where the War, you used to pick it at the start of the battle round rather than the start of your command phase.
Yeah.
So it was very easy to avoid.
You want to pray that you go first in this detachment so you can put as much early pressure on the other objectives and force and funnel your opponents into this. That is a huge problem.
Yep, it is a big problem.
But anyway,
now you've mentioned that, Lee, you're chatting truth.
You might actually be right here, I'm not going to lie.
Right, grab and bash, 1 CP, your command phase. 1 Orc unit from your army, excluding the Gretchen unit, is within range of a loot objective. So the loot objective again. Till the start of your next command phase, when the War is active for that unit, even if you've already called a War that battle. So...
Double Warg.
And it means any ability that you would have for the War is in effect for that unit. So there are Orc units that say, while in the War, X happens.
Yeah.
And they are powerful units. Like, they are real good in the War. But then again, it's the loot objective, and you have to be in range of it. So, I don't know, maybe a big unit with Gaz and some mega knobs. I think Gaz gets real good in the War, doesn't he? So, maybe something like that could happen.
Do you know the primary mission? Is it supply drop or... No, it's not. Which is the one where you have, like, the Omega objective?
I can't remember what it's called.
So that primary mission, I'm pretty
sure...
Where
they delete themselves, yeah.
If you I'm pretty sure you choose which primary mission is which before the battle round starts.
Yeah, you roll for it. It's random.
So, I mean, if you happen to be playing this detachment on that primary and you choose that 15 point as your loot objective.
Well, you pick the loot objective at the beginning of every battle round. It's not the beginning of the game.
Oh.
It's more flexible, but it's not...
Oh, it's not that bad then.
But it still has the war problem where you can just avoid that objective.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay, it's niche. It's not terrible.
Yeah.
But yeah, sorry, go on.
This one's okay. Yeah, given a unit war is like 12 buffs. So it's 1
good.
CP for 12 buffs.
CP.
Great.
It's a good strategy.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Especially, you only have to be...
There's no limitation other than you're not going to use Gretchen units. Oh, no.
As well, it's because it's in your command phase, you only have to have the unit there in your command phase on that loot objective. It can then move off and do things with the war active.
Yeah.
Correct. So, yeah, I like it.
Yeah, it's good.
Cool. The next one is Boarding Rush. 1 CP. Your movement phase.
Whoa. Not Boarding Rush. Come on.
Boredom Rush.
There you go.
Sorry, Boarding Rush. Your movement phase. 1 Orc unit from your army does nothing selected to move this phase to the end of the phase. When it advances, don't make an advance roll, go 6.
Auto 6.
But it's add 6 to the move. Nice.
Yeah, it's auto 6.
Yeah, auto 6. Pretty cool.
Yep. Another really strong stratagem. So that's so far. It's
real
good.
Go fast. Go real fast.
Yeah.
Deck Fraggers. Shooting phase. 1 Orc unit from your army that does nothing selected to shoot this phase. These are all 1 CP. I'm not going to keep saying that, by the way.
Yeah.
Until the end of the phase, each time a model unit targets the infantry unit with a ranged weapon, weapon has blast. Real good. Yeah. You can give sluggers blast for some reason.
Nice.
Imagine shooting a big 20 Huron squad. Again, this is the Huron This is the anti-meta.
Yeah, but it's still orc shooting.
This is like that real bad. So you know when you used to play Yu-Gi-Oh? You know when you had like that one deck that was unbeatable, except for this really one weird rogue meta deck that was quite crap everywhere else, but specifically countered everything that deck did.
Yeah.
This is the detachment that does that to the more Raider one.
Kind of. Yeah.
Because you could give your entire everything blast orc unit. You can give it to a big squad of killer cans, like target and Huron squad. Give every weapon in that unit blast. It's great. Isn't that good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Give it to a stomper.
Let's give those orcs blast and see what they do to that.
Give all the stompers guns blast.
Oh my god.
Liam doesn't seem impressed.
That's actually not that bad.
Yeah, that's pretty good. 1 CP. Rolling loot heap. Your shooting phase. 1 flash gets unit from an army that has not been selected to shoot. Gives it anti-vehicle. 4+.
Very interesting.
Yeah, very good. Big unit of flash kits.
Very random.
Yeah, big unit of flash kits.
Flash kits are
Wounding knights on 4s. I like that. That's really good.
Yeah.
I like
Watch
that.
out, Jack.
Yeah, Jack's our resident Imperial Knight player. Crump and run. And, your opponent's movement phase just after the enemy unit has fell back. 1 orc unit from your army that is not within... that was within engagement range of that enemy unit. Oh, so when they fall back, you move. D6.
So
You move
to
6.
the one from the Eldari one.
Yeah, that's like the Eldari thingy. It's okay.
It's not as bad as Lee made out.
No,
but it looks fun.
Yeah,
it looks fun.
It's not as good as obviously Warhorde. Like
it's also not
ones.
as restrictive as the Eldari ones.
Yeah.
Why are those? Do you know what the takeaway from this? There's 2 takeaways.
Yeah.
One is, goddamn, the Red Corsairs detachments are some of the best in the game, if not the best in the game. And the other one is, goddamn, those Eldari detachments are some of the worst detachments in the game.
Yeah, like I think the Coterie one has some.
The Coterie one's decent, but the other one, yeah. And at least this has got some like fun interactions, and I can see this. It's definitely not competitively viable, but
right. So we didn't rank the Votann one. What are we saying for that one?
I'd give it a 7. You know, it's
7. I'd go 7. I like that. That might be the first time we've ever agreed.
Oh, 6.5.
This one's 6.
5.
Actually, no, because this one is the anti-meta choice. 10. 10 out of 10.
I'm going to give it a 5. It's right in the middle. It's you can definitely have some fun with it casually.
Yeah.
You can have a lot of fun with this list detachment casually. You can build
just doing a real battle
lists anyway, because again, it's not. I mean, yeah, it's got to be orcs, infantry, mounted, walker, but that is literally like 80% of those.
Yeah, like
anyway.
unless you're taking trucks and battle wagons and stuff,
you can have a lot of fun with it. And yeah, no, it's not terrible.
I quite like it.
There's better.
Yeah,
it's not Warhorde,
right.
but you know.
Let's say out of the 6 that got released, what's your favourite?
Really? Really?
Yeah. Say it.
Really?
Say it.
Luke, I think it's going to be that Renegade Warband detachment, you know.
I think mine's the Votann one. I really like that one. What's your least favourite?
Really?
Yeah? Say it.
Really?
Say it.
Well, it's the
Eldrich Raiders.
Eldrich Raiders,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So
Same.
bad I didn't bother remembering the name.
So that's been the 6 detachments that have been released. My God, that was a marathon.
Yeah.
What are we going to do when 11th edition arrives and like we've got to do codexes?
Well, by then,
Bloody
we'll
hell,
be,
man. We'll be season pros at this.
Yeah, no, it has been a long one.
Yeah,
If you've managed to actually make it this
Liam,
far.
hold on. We have 4 more things.
Oh, God.
Right.
Sorry, guys.
So we just have 4 little changes that have just happened real quick. So there's been a Tzeentch change.
Yeah.
Let's come out with it. What's this one? You explained this to me before and I wasn't listening.
Oh, this is for the Scintillating Legion. Kind of like blew up in popularity after the last balanced data slate. There was an enhancement called Infernal Puppeteer that was kind of busted. So you'd stick this enhancement on a Lord of Change, and as long as if there's a friendly unit within 9 inches of the Lord of Change, that unit can use the Lord of Change's line of sight as their own.
So what were people
But
doing with that?
there was no limitation to it, so you could essentially get a unit of Flamers,
Yep.
which are really good in the Overwatch, and Overwatch stuff they can't see.
That's a bit dumb.
Yeah, so they've refined it a little bit. So first of all, that unit that was within 9 didn't even need to see the Lord of Change.
Wow.
Just has to be within 9. So now the bearer can use this enhancement. If it does until the end of the phase, select one other friendly visible Tzeentch unit. And it also says that it has to be used in your shooting phase. It never used to say that. It used to just say like when it's selected to shoot. Hence where you could Overwatch it. Now you can't Overwatch with it. So it's still a really good enhancement. It's still an auto include in my opinion.
So basically, they've just made it so you can't Overwatch.
They've just kind of balanced
And
it a
then
little bit.
they've made a note where he's saying that you have to use the measurement from the models that are shooting for lone op as
Yes.
well.
Yeah.
That seems fair to me.
Yeah.
That seems fair. It seems like they've just written
It's
it a bit
still
weird
good,
before. All
but
right.
it's,
Then we've got Space Marine 1, Orbital Assault Force, which I am very familiar with because I've been playing it quite a lot.
You have indeed.
Basically, there's a stratagem where you can just pick a unit within 18 inches, do a battle shock, and you subtract one from the test. And if it's failed, they've changed it from it just being battle shocked to until the start of your next turn. So it just means that your opponent can't auto pass it when it goes to their face.
Yeah.
Which is because it kind of didn't do anything at that point because unless
Weird
you're
change. It just clarifies.
well, yeah, no, because unless you're like battle shocking them when they're in combat with you on your turn, they're not really
Phased.
Yeah, the subtract one from the hit doesn't do anything. So it just makes it so that in their turn they have -1 to hit.
Yeah.
That's all it is. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool.
And then going through all the things that we have no idea
Yeah, so
what they did before.
well, Sisters of Battle, they basically just specified they can use that ability in a transport.
Yes.
So they have virtual
That's a
intolerance. Start of the battle, select one unit from your opponent's army to be a unit to quarry. So if they were embarked while in a transport
They still
at
get
the start of the game,
Yeah.
they wouldn't have been able to pick it because they weren't on the battlefield.
Yeah.
But now they can do it in a transport.
nice little buff.
Yeah,
Which is
basically.
nice. And then we have the Imperial Guard ones.
This
the
is
final
big.
one.
This is real big
is it?
because Grizzled Company was going a bit ham.
This was the Ogren one, wasn't it?
This is the one that just made everything good. So they've basically said they've taken away a bit of the ability. So it used to be able to reroll wounds of 1 in this like detachment rule. So I'll read the new one now. So add once the number of orders for each Aston Militarum officer model within your army that can they issue stated on the data sheet. While that unit is affected by the order, each time a model that unit makes an attack, you can reroll a hit of 1. It used to say when it was in range of an objective, it can reroll a wound of 1 as well. That was busted. So they've got rid of the wound bit.
Still good.
It's still just a hit bit.
Yeah, it's still good.
It's still a really good detachment. It's just not.
It just kind of neuters them a little
You
bit.
just had like
just
Rogue
rush an
tank
objective.
commanders reroll them once to wound, and it was silly. So yeah,
Yeah, well, like I said earlier,
bloody hell, we got through.
we got through it. It is a long one. It was always going to be. I mean, we were looking through the weekend at all these changes and we're like, God,
Yeah.
we could have fit this in one podcast. But, we're here.
And like I said, there's 2 things here that we haven't covered as well. We haven't gone over the new character creation stuff. That we're going to go over that when that comes out. Actually,
Yeah,
when
we'll
the
go into
Maelstrom
more
book comes
detail when
out.
we know more.
Yeah, when we've got the whole list of everything, we can do a full breakdown on
Yeah.
that. And the new models that got released today, we're not going to go into them today. They look great, but we're going to look at them
They
properly
had
next
mech
week.
ones, yeah.
Yeah, hopefully there'll be more of them as well to look at. As they seem
Sure
to
they
be
will
releasing
be.
things around 3 o'clock on a Monday.
Yeah, we're probably going to get my prediction. is by the time of our recording on next podcast, there's probably going to be a nice juicy AdMech vehicle.
Yeah, to go along. So it kind of mirrors the Iron Warriors sort of stuff, yeah. So, yeah.
Thank you for sticking around this long. It was... Yeah. That was nice. It was
a long one.
Can't wait to use. So usually we have our Warhammer on a Monday. It has been changed to Wednesday just as a bit of a one-off.
Yeah. The venue we use, they rent out the space like a couple of times a year to the Referee Society of Liverpool. So.
Yeah. So it is on Wednesday, and I will very much be playing the Renegade Warband.
Oh yeah, you can't wait.
I will let you know how it goes.
Are you playing into Orks?
I'm playing into Orks.
Oh, you do? Is he bringing Necrons or Orks?
Oh, he could be bringing Catans.
Oh, that could be real good, actually.
Ooh.
So Lee plays either Orcs or Necrons, who Liam's going to be playing. And he played that new Catan detachment recently, didn't he?
Against Blood Angels.
That looks scary. He just had 4 Catan, the horrible man. So I've been really mean to Lee this.
Yeah. Well, I'll let you know how that goes.
Yeah. And then I think I am playing Luke, aren't I? So it's a battle of the Lukes, and I think he's also bringing Necrons.
Oh, great.
Yeah, so I think he's got the... what's the standard Necron?
Well, you've got Hypercrypt, or you've got Canoptic Courts.
No, like the basic one. Whatever the basic bitch one is, he's playing that one, I believe. So I'm going to give him a choice whether to play into my Dreadnought army or my Wrath-Throk Dark Angels, and we'll see what he picks. Or can I, maybe the drop pod one. He has mentioned he's bringing the Nightbringer though, so I'm not going to take it easy on him.
Oh no, no mercy.
Oh, we might both be fighting Catans.
Learn the hard way. Yeah, we're both going to be like rubbing our backside at the end of it, going, how bad was it for you?
Yeah. Did you also get scythed?
Did you also get Nightbringer?
All right, can if you're still here, any pleasantries would be great. You know, likes, comments, like, subscribe and share it. Yeah, pass it around to people. We're trying to make it bigger.
Indeed.
Yeah, this was a marathon. This was a bad one to be sick on, Liam.
Yeah, I know. Why am I ill on this one?
And the last one.
I can't breathe.
Stop being ill.
I know. At least last week's wasn't an upstairs problem.
All right, bye-bye.
See you later, guys.